we are live. So, as was discussed last session, you guys maxed out your bad boy points, and I rolled on my secret table of happy fun times, and now you guys have maxed out good boy points. So we're not going to roll this session. You guys are just going to go in with 10 good boy points.
Okay.
Totally not
I'd leave you guys
ominous.
alone. Leave you guys alone for one session.
At
We
what
were stressed
cost,
out.
though?
Now, first thing we will do is close down that. We will all mute ourselves for the intro.
So true about us.
True lies, cat's cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, falling nigh, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone.
So,
Thank you.
we now must do the intro. As soon as I find it.
It's been 2 weeks. Where am I?
Last time on the Unsung City, the gang is split up to do some groundwork. Shamrock burns the midnight oil, burning the midnight oil, refining what swill the Moonlight Palace had into a decent stock. Enough for a week, at least. Enough for them to get in some actual good booze. Edwin did research uncovering secrets from the hidden inner library. Meanwhile, Dimitri attended the underground fighting ring, where he represented the Moonlit Palace, soundly defeating the elf who was taking down all of the other competition. Now, we rejoin them on the 20th of October, as a cold wind blows through the city. The trash is stirred up, running through the alleys. What secrets are uncovered under it can only be found in the Unsung City. So, we are just going to jump right into the Moonlit Palace. It's night. Time has passed. You guys have had a chance to split off and do your own tasks. Edwin, I assume you are back to doing some form of performance?
Sure, but before that, he was gonna finish figuring out what was going on with the map.
Oh, with the map. Okay, cool.
Before he came back, he was gonna do that. I know we stopped at some point, but
let's switch over to the inner library then. And Cool. So, Edwin.
Yeah.
You are currently peering at this map. You're trying to figure it out. You've been staring at it for a while.
Okay.
This means something. You pulled off the map on a hunch, and you started marking down a couple sites. Places that look, where the cemeteries were. Something's tickling you.
Do the locations of the cemeteries match up with anything? Like any symbols from the ritual or anything like that? Like points on the symbols?
No symbols that you can think of. Not in symbols from the ritual specifically. However, looking at them, now that you're trying to look at them for spacing, they do appear to be roughly equidistant from each other.
Okay. So then, if I look for a gap, I should be able to find the next one, right? Whatever the next graveyard will be that's going to get hit.
You're on the right track, but that one doesn't really pan out. It doesn't look like there's any more graveyards in equidistance. Graveyards or cemeteries in equidistant. I got yelled at last session about that.
Hello?
No cemeteries in
Testing.
Yes, we can hear you.
You good?
There are no more cemeteries at an equidistant from the nearby ones. However,
Okay.
there's something about spacing that bothers you more.
Something about spacing that bothers me more. Okay.
The nibbling you down another path.
Okay, so if they're all equidistant from each other, and there's something up with the spacing, and there's not another cemetery that fits in with that spacing nearby, or graveyard.
No cemeteries or graveyards
Are
nearby.
they forming a shape? Is there like a clear shape to their equidistance? Is it like a circle or something like that? Or
They do appear to be in a roughly 5-pointed shape.
okay, 5-pointed.
I wouldn't go so
So
far
I
as to call it
You can already see where this is going.
a pentagram, because that has its own connotation.
Right.
But they are forming the vertices of a pentagon.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything in the middle of all of them that makes sense?
Yeah, you think you got it now. Right in the middle is the Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park.
With my history knowledge, would I know if there's been any, like, battles or massive amount of deaths or anything like that that happened there?
Well, so at one point, they hadn't had a cemetery set up specifically for. Your passive history is what, like a 13 or something like that?
I don't know. It's a lot. He has an 8 + 8 to history, so.
Yeah. Okay. So 18. Yeah. So your passive score is if you rolled a 10.
Then yeah, it's 18.
So your passive history is more than enough. Yeah. The Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park was donated by a philanthropist. He had owned the land and he donated it to the city as a place for the dead soldiers who didn't have any remaining family to be buried, or at least interred in the meantime until they could actually find a living relative. And then it kind of shifted into just burying them because there were so many families that were destroyed in the war.
Right. So, and then at some point it just turned into a park, or is that what its function is now? Is that it's like
is a park now, not an actual cemetery.
Right.
There might be like 1 or 2 crypts in the entire place.
It's more memorial than a cemetery at this point. Is that what you're saying?
That small area where those were at the center of the park is fenced off, so that like kids don't
Okay.
go and play on the headstones or anything like
Yeah,
that.
that would kill the park vibe, I think, if there were a couple of mausoleums just chilling around.
But it's got like hedges up around it and stuff like that. People can still come in. Like, I mean, I don't think there may not actually be any bodies there anymore. They would probably all move to an actual cemetery at this point. But like the mausoleums and the headstones and the memorial stones and stuff like that are still there. People can come leave flowers and things like that. And the rest of the surrounding land, several acres, has been donated to the city as a public park.
Okay.
But if you had to guess, and something's telling you you're right,
Yeah, that seems like the spot.
is
Yeah.
right in the middle of this pentagon.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna make a mental note of this shape and this park and that. What did you say the name of the park was again? I'm gonna write it down.
The Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park.
Mark Clausewitz.
Yeah, odd that the name stayed even after the crowd scare.
Yeah.
But apparently, this dude was a big philanthropist. He donated several acres in the middle of a city to the city itself. So the librarian asked you, is there anything else they can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you so much. I think I'm finished here now, so you can take this back. And he'll close the book and hand it to the librarian. And I think that's all he wanted to look into, right? Was
I don't
that?
know, is that all he wanted to look into?
Yeah, I was asking that more as me saying what I'm trying to think about than me asking you specifically. I think that was all he wanted to look at, if I remember right.
You looked into this, you looked into the ritual.
Yeah, I looked into the ritual. I looked
A
into...
little bit into who had and has Fritz's soul, although you didn't dig too deep.
I wanted to avoid the poems thing. I don't want to become a slave of some weird fish monster. And I found a bunch of stuff out about the Weaver. Yeah, so... I think I'm good.
Come on in, the water's fine.
No, thank you. Edwin can probably swim, but I don't really want to, test that out right now with, weird fish monsters. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds pretty judgmental.
Well, I'm okay with being judgmental towards weird fish monsters.
Okay. So, are we done in the library then?
Yeah, I'm good to go back to the bar now. I just wanted to finish up the map thing before we started everything.
So, back to the Moonlit Palace then.
So,
Edwin's back playing his hot tunes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. At this point, a couple other people also brought better instruments than whatever they had on hand. Banging on barrels and stuff. And you got just, not like a good band, but a band. You wouldn't call it professional by any means, but you got your flute. There's a guy with a bass. And, there's a guy over there with
Yeah.
an actual drum, and some guy with a violin. Stuff happens.
They can
Hell
do.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no one would ever call this like concert worthy.
No.
Right.
It's definitely better.
Yeah, just jamming out.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds better than it did last night.
Hell yeah.
As good as an impromptu band of amateur musicians can.
Right.
Well, and
Let's
one
be
skilled-
honest.
And one skilled.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, he ain't no amateur.
Edwin did study a lot of music, so
Edwin was like a proper English noble, so I'm positive he did piano and violin and ballroom dancing and all the other shit
Yeah.
that they make him go through.
not that anyone in character knows that, but yeah.
And not
Yeah.
that anyone wanted to dance with him, but
Right.
Not that anyone in this party
It was
cares
his
about-
mom. His mom danced with him. His mom did it.
Aw.
Of
Oh my
course.
god.
my heart's melting, or it would if I had one. So,
That's my line.
too late. So,
Damn.
Shamrock, it's around this time that you come out of sleep mode.
There's a battery.
Around the
Yeah,
time
baby.
that they're like opening up the shop and setting up the lights and everything, you come out of sleep mode and you're like, oh wow, I worked a lot last night.
Imagine Demetrius is sort of working around me, just, oh, what happened to Warforged? And suddenly just hand comes up, just pulls himself back up. Hey, Dimitri.
Actually, Dimitri did.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the steel real fast.
If you remember, Dimitri did come in. I mean, you were unconscious at the time, right? In the log. Dimitri did come in just to check on the building in the morning, and you were unresponsive. So he has seen.
I mean, you say unconscious, but it's just Sentry's rest. So I can see, I can notice things, I just am inactive.
Yeah, you were non-responsive.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, either way.
So,
Hey, Dimitri. Now to go check still.
So,
All right.
Shamrock, I would like you to make a chemistry, brewer's tools, alchemy, something like that.
Bruce Plies.
Yes, I would like you to make a check for that.
Yeah, rolled a bit low. Oh, it's 16.
16, okay. You're gonna Okay, cool. So there's not like the stills like you've done all the distilling over the night. You were burning the midnight oil, burning the
Mhm.
midnight oil. However, in the stuff that's not suitable to serve to humans, because toxic concentrations and stuff like that, the stuff that you would end up like, this is the 1920s, pouring in the street probably. You do manage to save 3 bottles of stuff that you could turn into a Molotov.
Ooh, neat. Get some glass bells and mix some mollies in.
For the purposes of damage, it's going to be basically the same thing as Alchemist Dice. One
Figures much.
slash of one. I mean, you couldn't drink it. They make that joke about like the moonshine will turn you blind. Like this is Hangman. This is pure Hangman.
I mean,
You know, in terms of alcohol that can be thrown at something and catch fire, this is your man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if I need something to polish my armor, it'll probably peel the paint off.
Yeah, I mean, if you need something to take the paint off, to peel the paint off the walls by opening the bottle, this is your man.
Please don't do that to my good place. Yeah, I built this from hand. I built this from hand, remember?
You did. So,
And I was there.
you were there.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
I was
Jess.
supervising.
Jess, it's
Mm,
like 6 or 7. You've closed up the shop above.
Mhm.
Like, you send the last customer out. When do you actually come down to the speakeasy?
I'm gonna go over right after I have dinner But I am going to be there before we open up because I want to do all these little nitpicky things where I'm like, just like kind of like barely move something like a fraction of a degree, like to the right. And I'm like, yeah, now actually somebody's doing some work around here.
Oh my god, I love her. Okay, so
Icon.
I love Jess and I love her. You're awesome, Jess.
Thank you.
Oh,
oh
God.
my goodness, I absolutely despise her as a person, but I love this character.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't want to be friends with her, but I admire her so much.
Yeah.
She's fun to play, is what
Yeah.
you say.
Jess is
Yeah.
definitely fun.
I wish
So-
I had the confidence.
Okay,
Oh.
so Maria.
No, now you just channel Maria. Now you just channel Maria, and when you're doing your acting spiels, for the stuff, and
Yeah, so Maria, you
Yes.
are gonna go get some dinner. I assume you go to like a cafe or something like that. You have a nice coffee. And I don't know, what do New York people eat?
I'm going to a little mom and pop Italian restaurant and I'm getting some like really authentic fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
Yeah.
ooh,
So let's say that I mean, you could use your contacts as part of your background
Yeah.
to find a good like an authentic
Yeah.
Italian place where they actually make the pasta by hand.
A
You
place
know,
where
if
they're
this was-
arguing in the back, that's when you know the food is going to be good.
They have
Not
like,
wrong.
an
Basically,
actual, like pasta machine that's hand cranked.
Yeah.
if this was Chinese food, it wouldn't be legal to serve type shit.
So they say, have you been here before?
I have not, but I have heard all about this place, so I absolutely have to get some.
Okay, so they kind of say, "Hi, welcome in. Come on in.
Hi, Chow.
Ah." And they start talking to you in Italian. It's much more fluent than their English.
I also talk to them in Italian.
They say, "It's good to see someone here from the old country. What are you here for?"
I was just hoping to get it's weird because like she doesn't have the accent when she speaks Italian. I was just hoping to get some fettuccine alfredo, and if you guys have any like little mini cannolis, I would love one of those.
My wife actually just made these cannolis just today, fresh.
Ooh.
And I know she and that Jewish woman down the road, they were making glimpses earlier. Do you want some of those too?
Yeah, I'll take a couple of those.
All right. Sorry, what was your name, miss?
I'm Maria Romano. It's nice to meet you.
Romano. Lovely. For such a refined woman as he takes your hand and he kisses your knuckles. Valley for such a refined woman, Miss Romano, I'm sure we can see about a bottle of wine, too. He starts, like, yelling at the people in the back to get the orders ready. And he turns back to you, all sugar and sweetness again, and says, "Enjoy your time, Miss Romano."
Cute. Can I get your name?
Oh, you could just call me Mickey.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Mickey.
Thank you. Mickey goes into the back, and I should mention that Mickey is the owner. You could tell he's the owner because he's like 54,
Mm-hmm.
or so close that it doesn't matter anymore. The age of all the people your daddy hangs out with, the ones that are made out of gray hair and bristle.
Gotcha.
He appears to be one of those elderly people who's aged into teeth. His grip when he grabs your hand was soft but firm like a vice. young man who's very nervous comes out stuttering, and he says in English. He does not speak Italian to you. He says, Miss Romano, here, and he's like trying to get out. He's holding this bottle of wine, and his hands are shaking so much you're afraid that if he opens it, the cork's gonna shoot him in the face.
All right, I'll take that from here. Thank you, doll, and I bop him on the nose, just like a little boop.
He blushes like a tomato, and he says, thank you, Mr. Romano, and he like runs away into the back.
I'm gonna leave them a little tip before I go.
So your food arrives. It is almost as good as your grandmother makes it. Now, of course, as an Italian, you are not allowed to admit that anything is better than what your grandmother makes. It is against the
Of
law.
course.
But it's a close second.
And these guys were cool with just like giving me a bottle of wine.
No mention was made of charging you for it.
All right, they were like cool with it being illegal and everything like that. They don't seem like they really care.
It's not illegal to serve alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Only to sell it.
It's illegal to sell alcohol.
I see.
It's illegal to distribute alcohol.
Okay.
Owning it and consuming it is technically not illegal. As we went over before, quite a few bars got through the entire saloons, technically, got through the entirety of the 20s by simply stockpiling before the law went into effect.
All right, I'm gonna make note of the name of this place, and I'm probably gonna run it by the rest of the party later to see if they want to do like a little business venture where we have like little pastries at the speakeasy.
Alright. Yeah, why not? Because I can, because it's my world, and I will. This place is called the Taste of Italy.
All right. Okay, well, before I go, I'm gonna just let them know. I'm gonna be like, this is the only good food I've had since I've come to Chicago. Thank you guys so much. I will be back later.
We look forward to your patronage again.
All right, then I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go to the speakeasy.
So yeah, how much of a tip do you
I leave like a little. I leave like 25%.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Well then.
Yeah. That's very satisfied
One could also interpret that as her paying for her leaving a tip to pay for the wine, but
Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, subtract like 3 gold from your inventory.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the 20s, food's cheap. You make your way, it was only like a few blocks away, back to the place. And you flip the sign from, or you take the sign down from the open and close sign and you hang up the by appointment only sign, which is the clue to the people who are in the know that the speakeasy is open. And you
Gotcha.
go down the stairs, clunk, clunk, clunk. Edwin's already there, jamming. Dimitri is somewhere being a door guard?
Probably right by the door with a chair.
Reading a magazine or smoking or what are you doing?
Probably has a cigar on him, and just reading.
Okay. What are you reading? Lungs Quarterly.
No, probably reading the newspaper and trying to catch up with anything that's going on, and like major, like specifically when it comes to the other gang related stuff.
Okay. The gangs are not featured as prominently in news as they used to be.
Huh.
It seems like what's mostly going on right now is this big shakeup in the police force.
Huh.
With the inspectors from the bureau and the FBI in town.
Still good to keep track of.
Yeah, it's talking about how police chiefs are being laid off and corruption scandals are being investigated and all sorts of other stuff. And there's a lot of like finger wagging, like, oh, if only we'd known, if only we could have seen, if only we could have foretold what was happening, shame on them. The usual.
Fucking posers.
Yeah, exactly. Like most of them were also benefiting from the same crowd.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. You see on page 3 that there's still no idea what's going on with the graveyards. Or not graveyards, with the cemeteries.
All right. Any updates on the event with the police, with the jail?
No, it doesn't seem to be getting mentioned as like the majority of it is splashed with scandals and stuff like that.
So as of right now, it probably has been buried until some other stuff gets sorted out.
Or maybe
Good for us.
This isn't covering it.
Yeah.
The investigation may not have stopped, but the news isn't covering it anymore.
Yeah.
Why would they when there's all these juicy scandals? Edwin's here because he works here. Maria's here because she owns it. Dimitri is
Works
part
here.
of the building.
Yep.
What is Shamrock is doing bottle things in the back. When does everyone else arrive? It's probably about 6 or 7 p.m.
How, Jeffrey? What is a good Christian day of selling some drugs? When does that get off? When do I get off work for that, Jeffrey?
I mean, you make your own hours, so.
Oh, this is true.
That's freelance, son. When do
You ever wanted to be your own boss?
When do
You ever wanted to
stop
be your own
selling?
boss? Sell some drugs.
Hey, girly, I've got a business opportunity for
Hey,
you.
bestie. I don't think
Hey kids, want to buy some drugs?
I don't think I
my
can
God.
emotionally do that before 11 a.m. Just emotionally.
I mean, you're the pusher here. You could decide to sleep all day.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that emotionally I can't sell drugs before 11 a.m. We all draw a line in the sand somewhere, and mine is that I spend a very nice little morning in my apartment with like a bagel and a cup of tea. It's very
That's
pleasant.
fair.
That's
Um,
fair.
No, I mean,
Is
as long
there
as I
cream
get,
cheese on
I'd
the
love
bagel?
to. I'd love to kind of hop around some of the joints that I'm aware of, like any sort of little speakeasies that aren't ours, because I feel weird selling drugs in the place that I also kind of work in.
I wouldn't care.
You can sell drugs.
Well,
Wherever.
I'll have to talk to Maria about it. I just think it would be rude not to ask.
It'd be rude to not sell drugs in your place. I swear that's what you were going to say.
It's the highest courtesy.
It's the highest courtesy to give your boss the first cut of the goods.
All of the cool speakeasies of drugs. Didn't you hear?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's talk pushing. How are you doing
Let's talk
it?
pushing.
How are you doing it? How are you selling it? And are you pushing any of the candy too?
No. The candy I'm just gonna give to party members and be like, eat it, see what happens. I'm also gonna eat one at one point. Doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. It's the 20s, baby. Pacha. When it comes to pushing drugs, however, also I feel really weird just talking about this in the middle of my apartment. What if somebody walking by hears? Weird.
We're streaming to Twitch talking about selling drugs. All right. I'm
Hey,
also on
Twitch.
watch lists.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hello, FBI
Community
agents monitoring all of it.
Listen, we've already put there are references to drugs and alcohol in this game. It's very
Sure, there are.
Well,
It's
it's
all
probably an 18
fictional.
sh-
Don't
it-
worry.
It's probably an 18 chat anyway. 18
Don't worry, I've
anyway.
never done one drug in my life. I'm a perfect little
Don't
sweetie.
worry, there's no one in chat.
Yeah.
So true about us.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm basically gonna, because the last time there were people doing super cocaine just blatantly in public, so I feel like it shouldn't be hard to spot some choice drug users.
Yeah.
It was in front of my salad. I think it counts, Jeff. I was just having a drink and looked over and saw that. So, I mean, I guess the drink was also illegal.
Not
Didn't think about it that way. Anyways,
Not technically yet. The Volstead Act
that's fair.
was still being fought.
Hammered out.
Fair. I'm just gonna either. Fair. I'm just gonna either look for people who are like using, as I have seen before, or just like for people who are inebriated or
People who look like it.
yeah, people who look like it. Basically, you know what he tried to sell me meth last time. I know what a meth head looks like.
Right. So go ahead and make me an investigation.
Absolutely.
Represent looking for the right people. Natural one.
I hope it's a
Don't
natural
jinx
one.
me.
No.
I hope it's a natural
Don't-
one and you
don't-
start trying to sell to Edwin.
Wait, that's
Natural 20,
intimidation. I'm so
natural 20,
sorry.
natural 20,
Oh,
natural 20.
that's still good. That's still good.
Pog.
Okay, so you managed to find a purchaser. How are you selling, or are you just walking up saying, "Hey, you want some drugs?"
Well, what are they doing? 'Cause I don't know them.
Okay, well, this person. Why don't you RP finding them, and then are you looking in bars, correct?
Yeah.
So, being a drug user yourself, you know the signs of someone who is also consuming drugs. You see someone pull out what looks like an eyedropper and drop something into their eye, and then he kind of just stares off at the wall for a while.
Oh, Pog, that's what I'm addicted to too. Twinsies. I'm not gonna tell him that. So he's just like at the bar?
No, he's just like sitting in a booth off to the side. No
Okay.
one seems to be doing much about him, but then again, you're all in a bar.
Yeah, that's very fair. I wouldn't really expect them to. He is just kind of doing drugs and minding his own business. I'll drop down next to him and set out one of my decks of cards and say
One of the cool decks.
one of my cool
What is
decks.
the cool decks? What's this one themed after?
This one is themed after different cities in the US, and all of them are like prominent like state capitals or larger cities, and they all have like little 20 styled vintage little backgrounds.
And the Joker
Art
is
Deco.
of course New York.
Actually, the Joker is the whole state of Florida somehow.
Oh, the real joke.
Boy, that's gonna be a dated joke in the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay, so we. Who am I kidding? Florida's always a joke.
True. Don't ever go out of
Professorship
fashion.
motto.
I mean, it's a penal colony. What are you gonna do? So you go ahead and you lay out one of your decks of cards, and he doesn't like react to you for a minute, and then like he kind of like rolls his head around, and he spots you at the corner of his eye and says, "Oh, hey."
Hi. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm you seem really depressed, so I'm just gonna show you how to play solitaire really quickly. Yeah. And I'm absolutely sure he's maintaining none of it, but formerly he's just kind of nervous. He's never sold drugs before. So he's going to spend like 15 or 20 minutes like going over each of the rules of solitaire and playing like 2 practice rounds in front of him. To anybody else at the bar, if they were listening, they would realize he has no fucking clue what he's talking about. He does not know how to play solitaire. But he thinks that it's a cool game to know how to play, so he's just trying to make it work.
Okay. Just for giggles, what's your passive deception?
I'm really good at lying. Passive?
10 plus your skill modifier.
16.
16.
Or no, 15, I'm so sorry.
The guy is just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, he's heavily chugged, Jeffrey. I feel like he should be fine.
No, he's just.
I'm teasing. I'm good. Sorry.
He doesn't even notice that you're like completely like saying the same rule different over again. He's just like, yeah. Seems.
And they're completely arbitrary too. He's like, yes,
seems
and the
legit.
knight has more power because he's on a horse.
Yes.
Yep. And spades are actually more powerful than any other suit. You'll notice it's because spade is also a shovel, which is a weapon. Little known fact.
Oh my god.
So true.
Like, I want to be honest. Due to being on the crew, you've kind of got preferential treatment. No one's going to report you here, on the staff at least. So, yeah, just want to remind you of that out of character.
I mean,
I'm good.
he hasn't done anything bad yet. He's just incorrectly teaching a very drugged up man how to play solitaire.
It's true.
Oh yeah, totally correctly. Yeah.
I said incorrectly.
No, this is completely correct. This is 100%.
It's completely
how you
correct.
do
Oh yeah,
solitaire.
yeah, sure.
Listen, I mean, listen, how you play solitaire. If they're on a horse, they're more powerful. Just how it works.
That's how it works.
True. They have the whole power of a man plus a horse. You're telling
Which
me
which card has the horse on it?
And if they're on a horse,
the ones with a K on it.
and if they're on a
Okay.
I mean, K stands for horse, obviously. And if they're on a horse, it's French. You wouldn't understand. And,
It's true.
and if they're on a horse, I can't- if they're on a horse and they've got a spade. They're the most
The
powerful
strongest in the game. That's the
why they call him an
blade
ace.
horse. You better look out.
You automatically win if you get that card.
Automatically win.
Charlie, please change your name in the Discord to the Blade Horse. Please change your name in the Discord to the Blade Horse.
No one can. We're streaming this without camera, so no one can see this. But I just had to lay my head down on my desk because I got so dizzy from laughing. No one is ever going to believe me at work tomorrow.
So I pull the blade horse out and I go, anyway, so you want to buy some drugs? Because I want
That was the lead
Perfect
up.
sequitur.
That's the lead up.
I can't think of anything.
I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to transition this into selling drugs. too.
I know you were dispensed
complete
because I'm a
non-sequitur.
coward.
I thought maybe you were just gonna
Complete
chicken out and not do it.
I also thought I might chicken out and not do it. But I'm gonna use the card like I'm No.
Oh, I get it. So if you draw the horse with the spade, you have to sell someone drugs.
Yep. It's just the rules of solitaire.
I get
Anyways.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to buy them then.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's also the rules of solitaire.
I guess. I mean, if it's the rules.
It is.
Oh my god.
Actual deception check. It's very low because he is on the rules.
It's a 21,
Oh my
baby.
21. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense to me. What have you got?
I've got sharp sugar and pixie dust.
Whoa. Is that like sugar with knives?
It'll make you feel like you're a blade horse.
Whoa. I'll take 5.
Great.
He puts down like 10 platinums.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Is that enough? I think I might have some more.
It just barely. Do you think I'm losing quite a bit on here? Do you think you could do another 3 platinum?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. I got like,
Pushing your luck.
do me another deception with advantage.
Oh my god.
Poggers.
He pulls them out and he tries counting. And let's just see.
This guy has more money than brain cells.
He goes. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3.
You were at 2. I say from the corner.
What comes after 3? Hey, what comes after 3?
5, King.
5, right. 5. Hold on a second. 2, 3. He hands you what he's counted so far. Like, is that enough?
How much is it?
How much?
Isn't it
How much was I just counting out to you?
6? I think, but I'm not sure.
1, 2,
It was 1, 2,
5.
3, 3, 5, 2, right?
3, 5, 2, 3. And then he pushes it over to you. He's like, that's 3, right? Is that enough?
Sure is. Here you go. And I'm gonna because I'm sitting in the booth next to him. I'm just gonna take it out of my little pocket and I'm just gonna kind of push it across the little booth seat. And I'm gonna awkwardly slip it into his pocket actually with my hand, and I'm gonna wink at him when I do it.
Oh my god.
Try the sharp sugar. Yeah, find out. Yeah, it's drugs.
Whoa, are you magic?
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Alright. Let me try this. I think we said
No.
sugar was like an actual powder.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes and say, "Wait till after I leave." And then I'm gonna lean forward and I'm gonna kiss him on his forehead and I'm gonna walk away.
Right. He tries to wink, but ends up closing both eyes. He tries to tap his nose and pulls
He's
himself
doing
down.
such a good job. He's doing such a good job.
He tries
Oh my
ends
god.
up closing both eyes and tries to tap the side of his nose, but ends up poking himself in the eyes. Ah. Whoa, where'd you go?
Just walk away.
Yeah.
Batman.
So you have obtained 16 platinum pieces. For 5
Pog.
doses. I'm not sure if that's a profit.
Really quick, how much was it originally? I think it was 60 gold per thing. And
was
platinum is
60 gold
One
is 6
platinum is
platinum.
1 platinum is 10 pieces.
so 16
not
times
for
10.
6 platinum.
Okay.
I do feel a little vindicated in the fact that this is the one character who I wrote to have ADHD.
Okay, so
Oh god.
So you made 16. You made 160 gold.
Which I think is exactly what I needed to break even.
Now you're at 100 plus right there.
Am I?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
each dose is 60 gold.
So the 6 is your 60 gold you have to give to the dude, and then you have 10 left over for
So
you.
how-
60 gold
100 gold profit.
per dose.
Per dose.
Per dose.
We can
Oh.
figure out
Oh.
debt later. I have a lot of money.
Yeah, but
And
you
I'm
just gave
very
me 5
stupid.
doses for 160.
Jeffrey, you don't have to rub it in the fact that I'm stupid.
Okay, I mean, you can.
I'm sorry, you're allowed to take the piss out of me. I know I'm a bad drug dealer. It's my first time.
Okay. You just
And I
panicked-
got anxious.
You just panicked and took the money and ran. That's fine.
Yeah, I panicked, and also my leeway was anyways, so you want to buy some drugs? So, like, where's the standard here?
Yeah. Okay. So, you do that. What are you doing now? Are you
I'm-
gonna try and like sell a couple more, or have your nerves broken?
I'd like to try to sell a couple more, but I don't want to take up a bunch of time. I've already played solitaire with this man.
Okay. Well, in the interest of game time, let's just have you roll an investigation and the deception. And what's a praise in this world?
Something knowledge based.
Yeah, maybe insight
considering
or
Considering drugs, either medicine or nature or something like that.
yeah, that's fair.
Insight or medicine.
Okay.
To figure out, to appraise and make sure that you're actually doing the appropriate amount of money this time.
Okay, investigation,
Found the buyer.
deception, pog, and then let's try insight.
Insight. Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, it's basically what just happened with my brain the last round.
Pretty much.
Kind of. So let's see. What are you trying to sell this time? Are you trying to sell more sharpshooter?
I'm gonna try for pixie dust this time.
Were you given any pixie dust, or did you already have
I
it?
was
You were given.
10 doses. I got 10 of each.
Yeah. Okay. So pixie dust. So how much are you asking for
Let me scroll through my notes to see how much I bought them for.
you were meeting a pharmacist who deals in homeopathic drugs. Homeopathic medicines, quote unquote. Oh, also,
Understandable.
were you giving this guy? Did you give the druggie one of the candies?
I did not, because I don't know what they do yet, and I felt real. He seemed fucked up enough. I don't know.
Okay, cool. So,
Sorry, I'm scrolling down through my notes and it took forever to load. Okay. Really disappointing notes from last session. All I wrote was, haha, Jeffrey said Falcone's getting pounded on by all sides, lol.
God.
Sorry.
Perfect.
No, I think that was important.
It was, but at the same time, it's up to you to keep track.
I know I'll rewatch the VOD for that part. I'm really sorry, Jeffrey.
It's okay, I forgive you myself.
Thank you. I'm sorry. 11 pages of notes and I wrote one damn line.
That said, the pixie dust was the magic cocaine specially requested by the audience of my lecture. So,
It's a lot cheaper. I remember that much. I feel like it was like 5 or 10
was.
gold.
It was not the expensive one. It was the sharp sugar I was worried about.
This is what happens when I trust you to take notes. You didn't even make a new header.
It's my document.
yeah,
Am I the one that takes notes?
Take them sometime.
Yeah, so pixie dust. Let's see. Scroll down. Oh, I just got to the dancing frog mouse pad. Very fun. I think we said it was 7.5 gold per gram. And we were given 10 grams.
I have to wait to rewatch it, so I will not know. I will simply be
Let's go with
trusting.
7.5.
Okay.
This is canon. I'm saying it right now.
All right. It is now. It is in my notes. 7.5 gold.
Okay. So, how much are you asking and how much are you trying to push?
I'm trying to push 5 for 10 each,
Five
which is
percent?
not that much
Okay.
considering what I'm getting it for.
We have persuasion.
That's fair.
Okay. He doesn't buy all 5 from you, but he does buy 3 at 10.
Pog, thank you.
And let's do one more.
Okay.
Give me an investigation, a deception, and an insight.
1 second. Gold to there. Okay. Investigation.
Okay.
18. Deception. I do real bad. Do I need to roll an insight?
Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
You are not subtle at all in this last one. You're riding high, quote unquote, off your last 2 successful things, and you swagger in with all the pretend big energy that you think that you've earned by these 2 successful drug deals.
I hate
And
this.
sit down and talk to some random person. They're like, "What? No," and then they get up and leave.
I leave shortly after.
Oh.
No drug deals for that 3rd location, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. I would consider that very fair. And I'm gonna head to the bar.
Was it you or Fritz who was the bartender?
Fritzy baby.
That was me.
Okay. So you're headed to the bar. Fritz,
Yeah.
did you have a set tonight?
That's a good question. I feel like I haven't had one in a minute, but we also haven't been in town.
Maybe you're back by popular demand.
Could be. And it would be a good time to drum up business for the old speakeasy. Maybe have my crowd of adoring fans follow me there.
Okay. Your speakeasy
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how many people are really going to be following this man?
Okay. Well, I mean, why don't you make me a
Um,
charisma-based check?
Okay, would that be performance?
or persuasion.
You can do performance if you want.
Okay. Mostly just because I have it, and that's what he's specialized in. It's only an 18.
Let's say
Still.
10 people follow
Oh,
Okay.
Not to mention any that may be coming in from my little bit of.
you. Yeah.
Your fighting ring drumming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maria, by the time that you get in, the place is getting decently packed, and I assume that Maria still believes that she's excellent at mixing drinks and goes behind the bar.
She was a little humbled by tasting her own
Have you managed-
concoction last
have you
time.
managed to- Did Maria manage to hire an actual bartender during the day?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Shoot.
So,
I forgot.
Shamrock is, I assume, tending bar.
I will. I got some things I need to do later, but I'll tend the bar.
Okay, so Shamrock, why don't you go ahead and make me a making nice to people check.
Fritz will help out a little bit because he'll just like. Oh, okay. When he gets there, he'll help.
Shamrock,
So that's a charisma then, or
I will leave this completely in your hands. Make me a bartender check.
Which
well,
is
last
what?
time this one
Any skill you want.
went out.
Alright. So you mix them with mechanical precision and absolutely no personality whatsoever. You do not know
Oh,
I think no, that's not
Eh,
fair. You
at
probably
least I'm
earned,
serving
like,
good.
a handful of silver. Like, let's say like
I
6
would
silver.
pay extra for a robot to mix my drink, and look at him so
That's
sweetly.
a thing in
I mean,
places.
come on. It's
The
the
whole thing.
experience.
My local karaoke bar has a robot bartender.
Your local
And we
karaoke
love
bar is in
him.
2020.
True.
Which makes it all the better.
No.
It's the century
Shamrock-
past.
Shamrock is farm equipment. Or he is
He's our little boy.
Shamrock
I'm
is-
military surplus.
Shamrock is legally classified as heavy machinery. Although
He's our little pog champ.
He's our little pog champ, Jeffrey.
God damn it.
I'm glad for you, but in the eyes of the general public, he is heavy machinery.
Mm,
And would
The
you
eyes
trust
of
a
the
combine
Lord.
part-
He's our.
Well, okay.
Would you trust
Maria's-
a backhoe to mix your drink?
After
Not
trying
if
mean,
you call me a
possibly.
hoe.
possibly after trying it.
I mean, you're letting Fritz make drinks.
I wouldn't
That's about as
distrust.
backhoe as you
I
can
make
get.
drinks for the general public every day. That's terrifying.
all right.
All right, so
All right,
sorry.
Maria's gonna get behind the bar and she's gonna do the talking part of the bartending.
Okay, good. Maria, why don't
Okay.
you make me a bartending check? I'll leave it up to you
Okay.
how you do that.
I'll assist.
Then you gain advantage.
All right. Do this.
Not that pal. One over there. There we go.
Persuasion.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, so between Maria helping you actually be personable and your excellent mixing skills, you earn, let's say, 5.5 gold in tips.
Bad little late, not bad.
Dimitri, a couple of the boys come in.
Oh. Hey, glad you guys could make it.
Heard there was cards.
Yeah, go get seated. I'll come join you in a sec. As long as you don't mind sitting a little closer to the front.
A couple of them give you high fives. The elf is there.
Oh, you doing okay?
And he gives you a nod and then walks as respectfully as you can with a broken arm and leg.
Yeah.
You can tell from your martial arts training they are favoring their left and their right side. The whole thing. You see
They're a
their
mess.
shirts peek up once, and it's like a nice purplish, yellowish blotch along the entire bit of exposed skin for about half a second. Probably not something you should be going in and drinking while injured like that, but 20s, what are you gonna do? So
what am I gonna do? I'm simply a bouncer. I'm not here to judge their health.
A bunch of guys that could be more accurately described as steel building as opposed to person walk in, and they all start ordering beer.
Oh, all right. Well, oh shit. Do we have that?
This is a good question. Has Maria ever actually drank beer?
No.
Like, I'm sure she's drank scotch.
Well,
and
she's had
rum
a sip of her brother's beer, and she does not like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I don't think Maria even knows like what the different brands of beer are.
Yeah.
They're
It's like, well, it all
gross.
tastes like horse piss. What?
Yeah, Maria, why
What a
don't you go?
different flavor of horse piss.
Why don't you go check that table over there? Make sure they're doing fine. And
Okay.
while Maria's away, he's going to quickly just make a honeybee, just some beer, a little bit of mead, just a little bit of cider. Just try to make it a nice, sweet thing. Just something that's palatable. Someone not used to drinking.
So you mix up a platter, and you take it over. Around this time, Formerly comes in. Formerly, describe your physical state. On a scale
Why does that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of an emotional mess are you at this point?
My mic popped out. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm back. My mic popped out for a second.
No, I heard. It's fine.
Sound on brand.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a mess is Formerly right now?
Okay, he's having a fine day. Excuse you. He hasn't had any horrifying visions. He hasn't had to eat a dog-sized spider. He hasn't had that spider turn into a sword. Yet. Anyways, like that's a pretty good day. No one's died. He hasn't died.
It's nighttime.
I know this is all yet, but like I'm just saying that he's had worse days.
It's a whole daylight hours. It's a whole daylight hour sequence without any of that bullshit happening. It's been a day so far.
Yeah, you sold drugs to 2 whole people.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is not bad. I would say he's doing a solid 7.5.
Alright, cool. So you walk in, your big dick energy is still there. What do you...
I think you need to be at an 8 or 9 for big dick energy. Okay. I'm not sure 7.5 will cut it.
Your needle dick energy is
I would say average man penis
medium
energy. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Medium dick energy.
Roll a d12.
No.
No.
What? We've done it before.
Alright.
I know.
Well, as Donovan comes in with that medium dick energy, Shamrock's just going to reach over and pour another beer, just set up in the bar for him.
Oh. Thank you, Shamrock. It's been quite the afternoon.
Well, if you got time, I'm all ears.
Maria.
Yes.
While they're at the bar, you walk over to this table full of piles of muscle around a skeleton. And all of them look to be... You know what they remind you of? They remind you of your daddy's leg breakers.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, they've even got that squint and that feel of a barely restrained explosive. That's it. That's what they are. These guys are 100% bona fide leg breakers.
Here to snap femurs.
Alright, she walks right up to him.
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with dealing with those kind of people.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey there, cutie.
Hi, how is everyone doing tonight?
Better now that you're here.
Oh,
Why don't you
Stop
join
it.
us? We were just about to play some cards.
oh my gosh, I would love to. I am great at cards.
I'm sure. We'd love to have you join, wouldn't we, boys? Yeah.
Oh, in the
Chinese guy's
meantime,
just
can I get you
silent.
guys drinks to anything before we start?
Yeah. Ask the bartender for a couple of beers, but we haven't gotten anything yet. Oh, here he is. As a tray of beers is brought over to the table. Or beer, quote unquote.
Beer-like substance.
Here's your drinks, gents. Just remember, it's fine to look, but don't touch.
And do you want to say that's when I started coming over and to join?
Yeah, you can interject for something with the scene.
All right.
And so Shamrock says that, and I assume he walks away. And then he says, that one's got a weather eye on you, miss, as he nudges the guy next to him.
Oh, he's a sweetie, isn't he?
And for damn good reason. She's the owner here.
Ah, beautiful and rich.
Oh, Dimitri, introduce me to your friends.
Maria, Fred, Johnson, and I'm sorry, sir. I've never caught your name as I
To the
speak
Chinese.
to. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I saw what you did there. Fuck you.
Someone's seen Mulan.
I love it.
I mean, it's not like it's one of the most common Chinese names in existence or anything.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, there's a reason they chose. There's a reason she chose that name, both in the
Yeah.
original.
It's kind
Yeah.
of like saying your name is John.
It is literally why
Ling
they call it.
and Lee are like the two most common names.
It's
So-
like it's the reason why they use Jane Doe and John Doe.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
I would like. He rattles off a string of Chinese at you. Which I believe you know Chinese, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Or
that
is
was
it Elven you guys were talking in?
Eh?
I know
Were you guys talking-
Orcish.
If he speaks Elvish, I got that covered.
Yeah.
I also speak Elvish.
He
Also-
rattles off a string in Elvish, which is by the way, this is like not street Elvish, but it's like the difference between like High Gothic and Low Gothic.
Mm.
Oh.
Because there's Elvish, which is the actual elves in their hidden city, Elvish, and then there's the Elvish of all of the elves in the ship.
Should I know Elvish? I'm an elf.
Literally the only ones who know true, like, High Elvish are the ones who were naturally born elves who came here when the
Okay. Okay, so it's cool that I don't know Elvish.
You
It's
know
basically a secret language at this point.
It's a secret
Oh,
language at this point. Just
okay.
Like Dwarvish is.
Know that one as well. And Halfling.
No, Elvish and the languages.
So, he rattles off in Elvish, something which translates basically to sweet wine.
Huh.
And then he like looks at the mugs of quote unquote beer, and he kind of like wrinkles his nose at it.
Are you talking about that sweeter wine that that from the eastern place, from the Orient, from the east? I'm assuming they roughly translated.
Whatever's not this.
Think we can get some of the better wine to some of the better wines. I'll cover it. I'll cover it.
I got a bottle of wine. I set it back behind the bar.
I'll cover it this time, Maria.
So,
Careful.
sits down to play cards with his friends.
I've never been really good.
Yeah. Around the time you guys are finally settling this crisis, Fritz arrives with his entire entourage of people.
Oh my god!
It's getting to be about standing room only in here.
Good.
It's a good thing that
People are getting kind of rowdy because a tight enclosed spaces plus loosened inhibitions.
Fritz is still in his dance outfit, still in his makeup.
Well then.
Immediately goes over and sits on the bar.
Another glass poured up for Fritz.
Hey, Sham.
Hey, Fritzy. How's it going?
Business is great, huh?
Tell me about it. Just tell me if any of those guys give you any trouble. I'll sort them out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I am the last person that you should worry about in that case.
It doesn't sound
Rob crosses his leg.
Pat on the head. Don't worry about it.
Hey, sorry about that.
God.
I think you're having a bad enough day.
You guys feel free to play amongst yourselves until Edwin's ready to talk about what he found.
we'll be playing music until the bar is emptied out.
Okay.
Until there's no one there except for them, I guess.
Alright, so you guys have pretty ready.
Alright.
Fritz is like chilling at the bar with us, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm gonna take out my little drug bag of candy, and I'm gonna go. Do you want one of these?
And what's that?
I have no idea, Shamrock. You can't eat it.
More questioning what you're offering.
Oh,
Yeah, what's it do? You don't know?
No,
Where'd you get it?
a place.
Come on.
They're
A little more
apparently-
specific.
They apparently are magical, but I don't know what they do. I'm gonna eat one, but
maybe I'll take a look at first, and I'll cast Identify on it.
Okay, so question. Like, who's that infamous fucking who's that infamous fucking thing when it's like the guy, the news reporter who was known for his shenanigans, who at one point said the quote, "If you don't know what it is, only pick two."
No clue.
No
Okay.
clue.
Shamrock, this are you casting it? as
Yeah,
a
I'll
ritual?
cast it with a spell slot. No, I'll use a spell slot. Just,
It's
yeah.
takes you a minute to do it.
Mhm.
But does not require attunement. It's not really a charged item. It's a consumable. It seems to produce a random magical effect.
Well, it's definitely something. here's I could say, just spouts off some random magic. We take it. So just be careful.
See, that sounds fun.
Yeah, just
Does sound
be
fun.
careful what those effects may be, because even I have no idea what it's going to do.
And the question
I
is,
often don't know what things are going to do.
the question is, do we want to have fun here and now, or do we want to have fun a little later when things slow down, maybe?
Fair. I just figured with all the buzz about, no one would really notice. Easiest place to hide is in a crowded room.
Yeah, but nobody knows when bad shit happens if you're in a crowded room.
Well, at least makes it two of you, anyways. Just Pulsion glass, just giant Warforged, don't mind me.
If you get shocked, does the electricity, like... Can you get buzzed that way? Like, what if you were
Wouldn't advise it.
overloaded?
Yeah.
Ooh, would not advise that. Everything starts tasting like ozone. Don't ask me how I taste
We
it.
just had this conversation before the game started.
We really did.
Oh, please take one here, because one of the things is you're immune being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5 to 6 days, which would just ruin your night.
Rude!
Oh no!
What a fucking
Absolutely
square of an
rude.
effect.
Oh no!
Okay.
Do it, you coward.
Do it, you won't.
Should we? Should we?
Is this a
That's
wild
on you.
magic
It's
candy?
standing room only.
Let's-
It's standing room only and busy.
Maybe
Look,
we,
And I'm near the front.
wait,
And I'm near
let's
the front
crowd
table.
type.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
be bad. If I order a dick for the table.
Will you eat some?
Hey, Mary, do you want to try to move any product in this establishment?
I do.
I'm gonna keep the fire extinguisher on hand just in case.
No. I'm not going to do the new scary drug everyone's so scared of. I'm not going to do that here. Because everyone's making it sound like it's going to be a bad idea, even though I think it'll be a fun time. However, I will sell my other drugs.
All right,
wait,
just keep
actually,
those plates.
Looking at you with puppy dog eyes.
Now listen. So,
Mhm.
I am trying to get rid of some stuff right now. And I was planning on selling it. But also, I got something for you. So if you'd like, I do have sharp sugar and I do have pixie dust, but if you do buy something, I will give you this thing that I've tried before.
And what's the thing you've tried before? I'll be honest. I've done magic drugs like a couple of times. Not really super my thing. But I don't know. I feel like I deserve a treat.
I've had it once. Admittedly, it was after sex, so that did heighten the experience, but
Mm-hmm.
it is quite pleasurable. It's very interesting and very sharp. It's called neck bolt, if you've tried that before.
Have I
Probably
heard
would.
of it?
You wouldn't need vodka for it.
Yeah.
Roll. You've probably heard of it before.
Yeah. Okay. What's it do?
Now you're asking me the question I don't remember the answer to. I believe
Mhm.
the neck bolt
It's just-
basically was like a trip, but without any of the negative side effects.
Hell
It's just like
yeah.
a very short, intense high that like fades out to like a very pleasant buzz.
However, it's not addictive in the sense like your body becomes dependent upon it. But people, it's kind of like absinthe, right? Where people got addicted to it because of all the funky stuff they saw.
Mhm.
Kind of that same thing. Like
It's emotionally addictive, not.
It's emotionally
Not
addictive,
chemically.
not chemically addictive. Yeah. Once you try it once, you're like, whoa, that was wild. I gotta do it again. Formerly just has the willpower of a god.
Oh, so true. So true about my non-addicted boy. Willpower of a god.
So, do you want to buy some pixie dust? Hey man, you want to buy some death sticks?
I already posted it.
Oh, damn it, you beat me to it.
I beat you about like an hour ago. Like, where you been?
How much you selling for?
Sharp sugar I'm doing for 75 gold a dose, and then pixie dust I'm doing for 10 a dose.
Is sharp sugar the super cocaine? Or is
No,
pixie dust the super
pixie
cocaine?
dust is mega cocaine. Sharp sugar
Okay.
makes you feel like you are
Ugh.
It's E.
Oh, okay. That's boring.
offload your loads of devil's root.
I thought you were about to ask me if I've ever done speed.
No,
You were talking to
forgot-
Charlie.
I forgot that I had that.
You still got 2 doses.
No. Speed is basically unofficial Adderall. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
know. I've taken too many Adderalls before, but that's just the side effect of
Whoops.
having ADHD.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sometimes you forget you've taken your medication and you accidentally microdose meth.
Shit.
As one
Pretty
does.
much.
I gave
Pretty
myself a
much.
nosebleed.
Oh no.
Ooh.
What does devil's root do? What else can I buy you?
I think that's the one that makes you see visions of hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes the visions allow the user to see the future.
Well then.
Future or head.
how many of these are addictive, TM?
Yes.
Okay, fuck, I
These are drugs. They're
hate
all
making
addictive,
rolls for that.
Except the neck bolt. The neck bolt is specifically not
I mean,
addictive.
obviously I want that.
You know what a real man would do?
Take it all.
Bold.
All of it at once.
No.
Bold of you to
No.
assume that Fritz is a man.
Fritz is a Fritz.
Yeah,
It really is a Fritz.
I definitely want the
Sharp
pixie
sugar
dust.
and then a cocaine all at once.
Oh my gosh. So
Oh
there's
my
like
God.
something fucking Dimitri would do in the midst of battle.
How much pixie dust
Yeah.
do you want?
How much you got?
I've got 7 doses at the moment.
Give me like 3.
Alright.
I'm not. I used to do this shit at like parties a lot, and now I don't really do parties a lot. So
Alright, so
There is the pandemic.
are you doing pixie dust? Are you doing a dose of pixie dust now? 2, are you going to give Fritz one of the candies? And 3, if yes, is Fritz going to take them?
Candies are for later. I am giving a dose of the neck bolt though. Although I would warn him as I give it to him, be like, it does need to be taken with vodka.
okay, I'm saving the pixie dust. Not gonna use it if we're gonna do the candies later, because I don't want to, fuck up my system too much all at once. We're already drinking.
Pixie dust gives advantage on intelligence-based checks and disadvantage to wisdom-based checks
Fair.
while you are under the effect of pixie dust.
Okay, how much are you selling pixie dust for? You told me how much you were selling the other one.
I told you 10 gold.
No, 10 gold? Okay, so I'm buying 30 worth of that.
Is cheaper than speed.
And,
Society.
did you say that you have Devil's Root out loud?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just remember you had like 2 or 3 doses that I wonder if you actually sold off.
No, I super didn't. I forgot that it was on my sheet because it was from like the first session.
Yeah. Where
It's-
you looted the drug dealer.
Listen, he was dead. He wasn't using it.
True. Very true. Alright, so...
You know who might be willing to give Deathroot a try?
Really?
Fritz?
No! Dimitri, the monk!
Why does he want
Right.
to see hell?
I think that Dimitri and Fritz should take Devil's Root together.
Yeah.
He would be totally up for a vision-induced for a vision quest.
If anyone's gonna do any drug, it's gonna be Fritz. But aside from that, sure.
No.
Damn, hold out.
Mm.
Is
I
he
don't know.
wrong?
So here it is. We should give it
he
to
doesn't
Edwin.
he doesn't like to do magic drugs that much anymore.
Someone here it is, and this isn't
Edwin.
Shamrock saying it. Give Edwin drugs.
Have you
Give Edwin drugs.
Give
had
Edwin some
before? Only
drugs.
recreationally.
only
Not professionally.
only to numb the pain of chronic depression. I don't know what
Oh,
you're talking
no.
about.
Only to numb the pain of existence.
Only to get rid of those PTSD symptoms. Oof.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I do drugs, just not competitively.
I do
I don't
drugs.
play-
I
I
used
don't
to
do
do them
ranked drugs.
competitively. Gold rank drug user.
The existence of hardcore drugs and alcohol implies the existence of softcore drugs and alcohol. For casual.
The existence of private parts implies the existence of public parts.
Thank you.
Nose.
Oh,
What's more public than that?
So,
Are we okay? Is it
God. No, we're
Yeah.
not.
this isn't
We
a
really are
drinking
not.
session.
No, we didn't.
So,
It could be.
are you pushing?
Do we
drugs
want to
That's
make
right
it a drinking session?
Are you selling drugs to anyone else?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
I've sold so many drugs today.
Maria, it's up to you if you want to see this drug deal going down or not. It is your establishment.
I think she's allowed.
I'll see it and I'm cool with it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Pug.
I give formally a thumbs up.
Seal of approval.
Ah,
He appreciates it.
Now, part of the question is, formally, do you want this to be like a selling point of the place? Are you just like doing this now?
I'm seeing how it works out. I'll admit, I've seen people who are good at it, and it does seem to be quite the luxurious lifestyle.
I'll admit, I've seen people like that. I'm not one of them, but I've seen
I've seen it. Would love to be good at something.
I would love to be one of them, but I'm not.
Would love to be one of them. Anyways, so you want some drugs?
I'm just saying, I'm not in the circuit anymore, but if I come across, I don't know, people that want to do business, do you want assistance in that case?
I would very much welcome it. And additionally, if you're ever looking for any specific sort of drug, you can let me know and I'll see what I can find.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking covered. Like I said, I'm not really about the magic shit and opium.
That's fair.
like,
I do have one other magic one, but I don't think that it's really up people's alley here. But I don't really know. I've never tried it. It doesn't really appeal to me personally.
So,
I'm the only person that's seen you do Sundrop, actually, too. So he just like raises an eyebrow. It's just like, what, not peppy enough for you?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
say no more.
Intense eye contact.
I mean, for the record, Shamrock's literally right there, just polishing
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, he's chilling. What's the last one?
He can't, but he's listening to all this, like, You're all doing this on my roof, weren't you?
You were doing it when I was standing guard at camp, weren't you?
Right in front of my salad.
I mean, I've got Sundrop, but I'm not really selling that.
I'm
I-
definitely
yeah, I-
not
I
really
know.
taking it.
Really, I feel like it's one of the lesser vices when it comes to addictive substances. But
I'm not about uppers. I'm not an uppers person.
it's just really good motivation. Anyways, I've got Devil's Root, but again, I'm not sure if that's really up your alley. Although it isn't an upper, so.
I'm not a big uppers person, says the person who desperately keeps to forget the horrific experience they experienced.
Yeah, and you know what? I also can use the peaceful oblivion of the milk of the puppy to allow me to sleep without thinking about the horrors I've witnessed, Jeffrey.
Oh, God.
You know what? Psychedelics also never really my thing, but like I said, I'm feeling a little frisky. I think I deserve a treat. You know what? Huh?
Feeling a little fritzy.
Okay, treat yourself. You won't die.
Treat yourself to
alright?
visions of hell. How much is the weird shit?
Hey Jeffrey, how much does Devil's Root normally go through for?
Devil's
Question.
Root normally goes for around 3 gold a dose.
Question.
What's up, King?
Answer.
I was going to ask if I heard about the Devil's Root.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception, let me check. Because I do not have it off the top of my head. God damn it, it's doing this thing again.
Bubble underneath your skills.
I know. 15.
15, okay.
Jade.
Let's say that I don't think they were actually being that wise. You might have overheard the phrase Devil's Root.
Alright.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you were selling illicit substances.
In this, a place that
Boys, hold on for a sec. I need to go check something out.
Alright.
don't draw attention to the drug deal.
A cat.
Audible cat paws.
She's just staring at me.
So I'm going
Baby.
to go walk over and ask, so what's this specific one about?
Nosy, aren't you? You do have a big nose, actually.
I've been
Can I
told
touch it?
that. No.
Can I- oh,
No boots.
looks soft. I didn't really take you for the sword, but then again, I suppose sort of a gym rat, so like you would be using performance-enhancing substances. Not that I'm going to judge. But this is more. There's a chance you can see the future if you take it, but there's also a chance you can see absolute horrifying visions of hell. So it's the psychedelic.
So a vision quest. Nice.
Sure. Are you looking to try it?
This particular one I might be interested in, yes.
Well, you know, vision quests aren't the cheapest. It is 10 gold for a dose. Is that all right?
Sure. If only for
Hog.
you.
Wonderful. And I'll hand it over. I'll hand over one dosage of the little devil's root. It's like wrapped in a little like butcher paper with some twine.
You know,
Tell me you smoke it right this second.
you know what? Fuck it, I'm going into the back room.
Oh my god, good for you.
I'm absolutely just taking my little ass over to go watch this happen. I want to see a man experience ego death.
Oh, excellent. Okay, cool. I didn't have to expect to use the light motif of hell so early, but
Like fire. Hellfire.
let me see if I can find the hell light motif.
Okay.
You hear that? The freaking dude from Hades Town that played Hades is gonna be the priest in the new Hunchback production. God,
Oh,
that's gonna be hot.
yes. Good.
Sexy priest.
I'm sorry, I love that song, and I love
It's good.
All right, so you go into the back room. We're going to take like a 5-minute break, and when we come back, you'll experience visions of hell.
Maybe. Or the future, potentially.
Maybe both.
What if you
Could
see
be
the
both.
zombie?
there. So.
I love that. I love the one before the
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
We're back into.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So, you go into the back, and you light this up, and you smoke it. Let's get. Do I have? I don't have an image, so you're just gonna have to enjoy the moonlit palace some more.
So no headlights.
You're just gonna have to deal with these. So,
Ah.
you smoke it, and you're like, when is it supposed to? And then you feel hot, really, really hot, like the. So you feel really hot, like you're used to feeling uncomfortably warm in your fur.
Yeah.
But this is like you were standing next to a forge constantly. But like, as you continue to smoke, you are standing inside the forge now. And you close your eyes to wipe the sweat from your brow. And when you open them back up, you're on a vast plain. Before you lays a row of red-hot iron pavers. All of them carved with skull motif. In the distance you can see, and as you look around, you can see what looks like many rings of mountains encasing this accursed valley, a blighted landscape upon which no... is this too loud? I can lower it.
No, it's good for me.
Good.
Okay, cool. So, a blighted landscape upon which no plants grow. Demons seem to wander hither and yon. Occasionally, an individual wearing dark clothes will make its way along the red-hot iron roads towards the city in the distance. Large, high walls made of seemingly impenetrable stone and metal loom even at this far distance up into the skyline, and reaching out like a finger projecting out of the earth is a large, glowing, white tower, white like metal that's just come out of a forge. And you can feel a gaze, a very unfriendly gaze from that tower. And as you feel that gaze upon you, you startle back. And you try to close your eyes, but it doesn't help. You can feel the gaze upon you. A presence so foreign and alien to you that its very existence burns into your brain as you try desperately to shield yourself. You cover your head, but your arms do nothing for you. The great eye of this observer sees you in its realm, and it tells you in one utterance that shakes you to your very core. Get out! And you're flung back into the presence.
Okay.
The sound of music continues. Outside the room, as you sit up from where you were falling in your stupor.
I was in a chair. I was sitting in the chair
Okay,
before
you were
that.
in a chair. Okay. You sit up from your slump, and you were. Actually, I'd say your chair probably fell over in that. But your chair falls over. You fell over. You sit up. You are drenched in sweat. Your the paws of your feet are swollen and inflamed as if you've been standing on something.
And you look up, and Fritz is just in a chair with it turned around backwards, his legs open, just like head on his chin, like chin on his hands, looking at you like,
How much time has passed? Out of curiosity.
Out of
I don't know that, but
out of realm, in the real world,
Yeah.
probably about like a few minutes at least.
Oh.
For our bear friend, it feels like you spend hours under that gaze. I'm gonna give you 1 point of exhaustion, which will not go away until you have taken a long rest.
so I take it you didn't see the future, or...
give me a sec. No, out of character.
That was quite intense. You also have, in theory, enough information to figure out what the vision is. Meanwhile, cheery music goes on in the background.
Edwin's playing away.
Alex, do you want us to come back to you?
One moment, I'm just trying to get a translation real quick. Because I don't speak Russian.
Okay, cool.
You can just say what he says in English, and then we'll...
Yeah, we'll play make believe that you say it in Russian.
No, don't be a bitch. Commit to the bit.
Yeah, use Google Translate.
Learn an
Hold on,
entire
I'm trying to
language. You
pronounce
can
this.
Get a bad
An
Russian
entire
translation.
language.
You type that into Google Translate so quick.
Yeah, use it. Use
I
Google
did.
Translate.
Google
I'm trying to get
Translate.
guys.
Google Translate for all your
Google.
cranberry needs.
Guys, calm down. Okay, you were saying, Alex.
I was saying I did. I was just waiting for you guys to be quiet so I can speak.
Go ahead.
Give me a moment. Pomolostis and Bitsy. Holy fuck, by Mary's grace. Fuck, what's that?
Was it hell? I'm gonna assume it was hell, because you had two options, and the options were the future or hell, so
Those are not mutually exclusive options.
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
I'm just going to stand up, and before I stand up, could you get some ice or something, and get the others here?
Sure. I mean, sure, okay.
Now, as I say that, I have a question for you, GM. How real did that feel?
That felt. So the way that the drug works, that felt more real than reality.
Well, shit.
That's some real ass shit.
You were there, and your
Well, shit. And as far as my body's concerned, too, from the looks of it.
as far as your body is concerned, the body reacts to what the mind perceives. Your skin flushes as if you were burned, trying to release the heat, and you're feeling it, the phantom pain is there in your limbs, even if you didn't actually get burned yet.
Yeah, I need some ice, and I need I need Clark's assistant. I need Clark's assistance with figuring this out.
Who?
Not Clark.
I don't know who Clark is.
Sorry. Sorry.
Kent, that reporter from the Daily Bugle.
No. What's your character's name, dude?
Edwin.
Edwin. Thank you. I couldn't remember.
See,
I'm sorry,
it's
I'm
not just
sorry.
me. It's not just me, viewers. It's not just me.
You're the DM, though, which makes it just a little bit more egregious.
That's true.
Edwin.
Bitch,
I need
I'm bad
Edwin.
enough with names as it is.
I was just going by what's in the I was just going by what's in here. So, what's on the screen?
So,
I will do the thing I was told to do.
There. Oh. Edwin.
I will take over Edwin's spot as very good and cool performer, and I will just do a sexy little dance to whatever music is going on.
Okay.
Isn't Edwin playing music right now? He's not in the background.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he's playing the jazz flute.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab Edwin, and when Edwin has to leave his spot of doing funky little jazz flute, I will take over and do a sexy little dance.
Oh, I see. I understand.
okay, dinner and a show. Love it.
Yeah, bread and circuses, baby.
I mean, beer is basically a grain, right?
Basically bread.
Yeah, it's basically
Beer is liquid bread.
It's liquid bread, right? I mean, that's
This is true.
Yeah. I mean, I drink Jameson. It feels like, or drink Guinness. I feel like I drink entire broth that of bread. I think it's heady.
So, I mean, dinner and a show. So,
Yeah.
Edwin, you go back and the phrase you look like you've been through the wars comes to mind.
What
A
happened?
bear with PTSD looks like until now.
Are we under attack? Is everything all right? Should I be worried?
It's good for now. Although, I do need your help interpreting some stuff.
Yes, of course. What's happened?
So there's happens to be a specific. So is there anything left from what I smoked that shows what I may have taken?
I mean, there's probably some ashes.
Okay, fine. So I may have taken something from Fritz and formerly.
All right.
That was your first mistake.
Yes.
What did you take from them?
Devil's Root.
I don't know that Edwin would know what that is.
I don't think that Ed would know that.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't know.
As far as they explained, it has a chance of it gives you a chance of seeing the future or some utter horrible hellscape. And here's the thing, though. I'm not sure which is which at this point.
Well, was it hot?
Here's the thing.
Says to the bear in a winter coat.
Is there anything that looks like I take it the ice was brought back too?
Yeah, let's say you brought a bucket of ice back.
Yeah, in which case I take off my shoes and the 12 feet answer the question.
All right, I'll assume that means that it was hot. Well, it sounds like you saw a vision of hell. Do I know, just going off of the very little that he's told me about it,
No,
do
I
I
haven't
know?
told you anything yet.
Yeah.
So far, you have been told that it was hot and horrific.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
that's hell. That's all 9 levels of hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a long path of bright, burning skulls. Like, not burning, but it was practically like they were white and hot as anything I'd ever made in a forge.
All right. What else did you see?
A city as larger than any I could ever imagine. Although the distance, I know for a fact, just it was miles away, but it was so tall, white as the blinding sun, and a presence. God.
Right. Tell me more about this presence.
Let's just bring in. We'll just make this quiet. Let's bring in some sounds as you remember this presence.
It felt ancient. It felt strange, almost, but it was more malevolent, more like its very purpose, its very being, its very nature was that of absolute malevolence. And this, I could feel its gaze even as far away as it was. I knew it could see me, felt me there, and it did not want me there.
Could you see it?
No, but I know it could see me. And you know the old saying, my friend, if you gaze into the abyss, the abyss gazes back.
Did anything else happen? Was there anything else of significance you can think of?
Various kinds of demons of... I start in a black figure that came and went. Black figures as about anywhere between 5 to 6 feet individually. I can't... It did speak to me, though.
All right. What did it say?
It's not so much as what it said as what it did.
All right.
I don't think this was any regular hallucination. I'm pretty sure I was there. I'm just going to confirm the actual details of what this does, if that's okay.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I rolled the medicine.
Okay, yeah. So the drug gives you, quote, visions of hell, unquote. What that means is anyone's guess. Although from your personal experience, you feel like it's not visions. It's an astral projection.
Oh.
Or at least you felt an astral projection.
Is it possible for certain ingredients to induce an astral projection-like state? From what you know?
I might know. if that's possible or not. Would I know that?
I don't know. How much does Ed? I mean, Edward's a bard, so he knows a little of everything.
Yeah.
What's your?
He knows. He's
What's your roll me an arcana
fucking shit. I have a +8 on Arcana.
We have like a billion good boy points.
You want to reroll that before he decides?
Sure.
before
Why
I
not?
declare the result?
Yeah, I'll reroll it. Why not?
Does anybody else? Does anyone disagree to that? Before I just
Yeah, no. That's a good question. Is anyone else is that?
Speed. No, I'm good. Send it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and make your thing.
Okay, that's a bit better.
A little better.
Better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you know.
Based off of what I count, is this in addition to what I also include with my medicine check in Tellum?
Yeah. I mean, your medicine check lets you know that between the two of you, you guys know that there are some special magical herbs, or rather herbs that have been exposed to a magical field and grown in them that can be used as components in rituals. There's, you guys have used material components before. This is much the same.
Yeah.
However, they can give special effects. And when unchanneled and just consumed, they can give other special effects. Some of them, like the bat guano used for making fireballs, is, not great for consuming by itself. However, there are some rituals known in some systems of magic that could use something like this for some kind of vision or divination spell.
All right. So it's probably not astral projection then.
Could have been.
It could have been, but it seems unlikely, is what you're saying. It's something involving divination, not.
I thought astral projection was a form of divination.
Is it? Is that a divination spell? Is that
what you're getting out of this is that the unbound, unchanneled magic of the drug or of this plant was used to experience hallucinations that are vivid and intense as a side effect of the unchanneled magic in it.
Right. Okay.
However, his body didn't actually go to hell. However,
right.
His mind doesn't know that.
Yeah. That's what I was assuming. I was asking if divination, if astral projection is an example of a divination spell.
Can be a form of divination, yes.
Okay, got it. Well, it's unlikely that you are actually your spirit was sent to hell or someplace like that. But there are certainly a lot of magical materials, magical components that can be used to make someone feel like they have.
I don't know. This felt different.
Does the stuff he described sound like any specific folklore I've heard, or no?
So he described to you
the city, the
roads, the figures.
He said there was a presence that saw him.
Well, that could be any number of things.
Yeah.
Any strong outsider could potentially have that kind of power.
And he said it was very hot. And that's
Yeah.
he described the city, the people,
Okay.
or figures, and
Try
that.
an Arcana check because that's knowledge planes in this system. You may. Okay, never mind.
What? You may what?
You guys keep forgetting that one of the uses of a good boy point is to give yourself advantage on a roll, but you can't do it after you roll.
Right.
I was about to mention it to you, and then you rolled, and I was like, "Well, too late for that."
Yeah. Well, I don't know what that is, man.
This sounds like one of the layers of hell. 12 is not enough to know which, unless you want to spend a
All
good
right.
boy point to try rerolling.
No, I think that's good enough.
Okay. This sounds like one of the layers of hell. Sounds like a really shit place to be.
Well,
It does strike you as, yes, this wasn't like a hallucination. This lines up with what you've heard of hell. Or
Okay.
heard of, read of, but you couldn't, like, name a place. Which is
All right.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean,
Well-
not that I'm going to discourage you from mentally scarring your character, but it's probably for the best that you
Yeah.
know which one this is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it certainly sounds like you saw something I've heard about before, but I don't know that we can say that you were there or not. Your body certainly wasn't, but it sounds like you probably saw a vision of hell, just as Fritz had and formerly had described.
So, what you're saying is there is a slight potential that I actually garnered the attention of something dangerous. Great.
It's possible. I don't think we can say that for sure at this point.
Nor do I want to confirm that. I say we leave sleeping demons alive, so to speak.
That would be wise. I don't think searching for such things is such a wise decision.
Yeah, I'll let the others know to avoid this one.
That sounds like a good idea.
Cool.
Speaking of which, I should probably make a constitution save, shouldn't I?
Technically, yes. But I think your passive constitution is higher than the...
I only have an 11. I have a constitution of 1.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough to pass.
Alright.
I believe the DC for Devil's Root is like a 10.
Okay.
Unless you, like, take a bunch of it, you know, in rapid...
No, this was a single dose.
Yeah. If you're like someone who's, like, hardlining it as part of, like, a cult or something, the repeated exposure and willing use raises the DC against addiction, but you can do it, like, once. The DC was so low.
Alright.
It's the actual effects that usually make you want to not take it again. So there is, under the hood, there is a small chance that you actually do get a vision of the future.
I figured.
Right. Alright, well, if you need anything, let us know. I should probably go back outside.
Keep an eye on the door for me at least until my feet relax and I can stand up again.
So,
Of course.
does anyone want to do anything else, or should we just fast forward to the evening where you guys can plot?
I prefer to fast forward, but that's just me.
I do a few things I do want to do before we get to encounter time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean nothing
I
much,
wanted-
mostly. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. I also want to. We're gonna need some beans, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Some magic
I
candies.
figured you guys were going do
But
that
that's in
you
the
said you would do that
evening.
Oh, okay.
after everyone left.
Okay, my bad.
So after
I got
everyone left.
confused by what you meant. I'll be real.
Yeah.
The timeline, I got lost.
Okay, so just going to closing time. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought we were going to like
Skip
tomorrow.
closing time.
I did too. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to closing time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna skip forward to closing time, the time of plotting.
All right. At which point I would have come out by then. And
All right.
Closing time.
oh God, the card game. Remember, she was going to be a part of that. We'll do that in open.
I didn't think it was a big deal. I was just playing cards.
Yeah.
Remember how bad you are, though, Maria?
Yeah.
Not awful. Just I think I'm better than I am.
Yeah, but these boys are also trying to get it.
Yeah.
There's also a greed-eyed middleman watching from the bar. So
True. Okay.
You won, You're so good.
This is horrible for her ego.
It is, but
gonna need a bigger room to keep all of our ego in.
we'll work on an expansion later.
So, alright, so all of the customers have left for the night. Now it's just six of you.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yep.
Shamrock will finish cleaning up the bar and just get everything set up for the next opening.
I assume you stopped playing before the close of business, so you have no time to look at the books. You guys have cleaned up very well,
Hell yeah.
but you have also blown through a lot of your stock.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Right, so
We were pretty bad.
that timetable up from a couple weeks to this weekend to acquire some more.
Okay.
We have the gold. We have the money to
Yeah.
pay for
Did
it.
we make a profit?
Oh,
Did
you
we?
guys made a ton of profit. Between
Hell yeah.
Shamrock actually knowing how money works,
Actually having decent liquor this time.
having alcohol that's worth being sold to human beings, and a bunch of other stuff, you've come across quite a good portion of money that you can use to buy actually good alcohol. Although, if it gets, I mean, you guys were at sardine can
Hmm.
You guys don't want to start turning like customers
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the good problem to have.
Yeah, just need to find the right real estate, and we happen to have something on our plate.
All right. Edwin will start making mental notes of. Or no, he'll start making actual notes of stuff they need to buy and, all that kind of thing.
You've got a contact.
Yeah.
So, Edwin, you want to share what you found out in the library?
I thought we were doing drugs or eating candy first. Are we not doing that first?
You guys want to fuck up your lives?
Yeah, we can do business
Do you
pleasure
want
at
us
the
to
same
be
time.
coherent while you tell us this or not?
Yeah, we're closing and putting up tables. We might as well be like fucked up.
Everyone,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Short line of blow, and then we'll put up the tables.
I'm not gonna do both at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
I'm just
mixed
gonna.
business pleasure.
Okay, but yeah, no.
Close for later.
While we're closing up, I'm just going to be like clean, like wiping down and trying to clean up what I can for myself. It's like,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Your hands are kind of shaky.
Yeah.
You,
Shamrocks probably knows the symptoms.
your feet are
Mhm.
and your Your hands are shaking. No one but like the people who are right next to you do this, but you'll know.
Oh no, Shamrock will know. He knows the symptoms.
I'm a perceptive boy.
It's not a large
Mm.
But he's probably familiar enough with the symptoms to recognize it.
For someone like
I mean, give him some time.
Here's the thing, for someone like you who has iron control over their own body, it's a massive shame.
Oh, well, true.
For a monk, this is a massive shame.
Well, true.
For a normal person, this would be like the tiniest of hand tremors. But yeah, you can have Shamrock notice if you want, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm saying, you're not like dropping shit and things like that.
Okay.
But for you, it's very noticeable and it does bother.
That makes sense.
Fuck your bad trip. I want some beans.
I'll bust out my candy bag. Does anyone want to
Sure,
try
fine.
one of these? I have absolutely no idea what they do, but it
Sure.
would be interesting.
Shimmer's just taking quiet as a, hey, Edwin, what the hell happened to him?
He took some sort of drugs from Fritz and formerly, I believe he said.
As I now track to the two twinks.
And it sounded like he didn't enjoy it very much.
I see.
They may have been magical. They may have shown him some things he didn't want to see.
Alright, I'll give him a chair as soon as he's all cleaned up over there. I'll have a talk with the boys.
Edwin will, I guess, grab a chair for the giant bear man. He's like, he's carrying the chair, but he's not like.
No. This
Do
is
it.
the chair. This is the Dimitri chair. There's only one that size, and he has it.
Oh, he already has it. Is that? What he
He
said?
has a. There is a Dimitri chair.
Give him some water then. Just,
Okay, Edwin can do that. The bear-sized chair, he probably wouldn't be able to carry very well. But yeah, he can get water.
Yeah.
Edwin will
so,
go and get some water for Dimitri.
boys. Just hands on shoulders and it just comes down close. The hell did you give him?
I told him it would make him see visions of hell. He decided to smoke it and see visions of hell.
Yeah, no, it definitely cemented for me the fact that it's a thing that I'm absolutely going to do by myself, you know?
Okay. 1, why the hell do you have that? 2, don't give that to people. 3, Fritz, why?
1, remember when I almost died in the bar and then you saved my life, and then when your back was turned, I maybe looted the dead drug dealer's corpse.
No, I don't remember that, but thanks for reminding me. I'll save that one for later. Hand just closes a little bit tighter on the shoulder.
I mean, number 2 is because he asked for it. And did he pay for it? Did he even pay for
Yes,
it?
I did actually.
Okay. Well, he asked for it and he paid for it, so I
I
don't
guess
know.
can't blame him for being an idiot. Now you, kid. Well, how about number 3?
Just smiles up at you, bats his lashes. Listen, listen, it's been a hard fucking couple of months. And, you know, sometimes you need to just do something to feel alive. You ever feel that way?
I find life exciting enough as it is. You know, go to Venice, people shoot at you, come
You are,
back,
like,
people shoot at you.
Aren't
Go
you
to-
like 6 though?
Almost 7.
Sometimes you get tired. You just get real tired of looking at corpses. And you want to see something different.
Like the corpses in hell, which are different corpses.
Different corpses.
So you go.
You're really not.
You want to do something
You're really.
So you get pinched to a spider.
And just Shamrock just leans out a little bit closer, dragging you a little bit closer to him. You're really not convincing me on this.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna lie. Sham, love you. You can't do drugs. And that's fine. It's something that you're never going to experience. And it's a thing that a lot of people don't experience, which is fine. It just so happens to be something that I have experienced a lot. Not as much anymore, which is something that you can be proud of me for. However, I don't know. I need it. I don't need it, but like I want it really bad.
And Shamrock just looks at you for a good 5 seconds before leaning back with a giant sigh of his diaphragm. Just, kid, why you gotta collect trauma like this? All
You
right.
can just like
Out of
see.
character, it seems to be a hobby of theirs.
You can just see like a little bit of guilt in his expression. And like he's still smiling at you and he's still got the same shit-eating grin, but he like kind of tenses up and scrunches in a little bit.
So it hit a little home.
Yeah.
And just Shamrock's hand will just move from his shoulder, just find a place on familiar spot on the head, just light little just scuff and just you do, kid. Just I'll be here. Just in case things go bad. Alright?
Yeah, no, understandable. If I needed trip sitter, I'll probably just, point set forward.
What are you gonna do with the kid? Alright, you two go fun. Don't cause any fires.
Sure.
Grabs former Lee's wrist and drags him to the back room where
I'm
anyone
gonna need a
can
high
stop
passive
them.
insight to realize that's full of shit.
I have no idea if fires are gonna start. You can't hold me responsible for that.
Yours didn't start when I did it.
We're doing
Shamrock's going-
different drugs.
Sharon's gonna make
yeah,
note
that
where
one.
your fire extinguisher is and just keep that note in mind.
Candy time, candy time, candy time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll break out the back of candy. Or I'm sorry, I forgot.
Doing candy.
Yeah.
It's just a sweet little innocent bag of candy.
Sure. So
It
Do
looks
they
like
look like Compico, like the little stars? That's what I've been imagining it as.
hard candy.
yeah, just like imagine a bag of assorted hard candies.
Oh my god, wait, no, I did make the comment that there were those originals and those strawberries that grandmas have.
Hell yeah. Grandma
Oh
candy.
god. The best
Do
candy.
we know?
Want to meet the grandma that has these candies.
Do we know what these candies are? Do we know, or was it just described as candy?
Nope.
Wait, were
I
these
know.
ones that I did the identify on, or was that a different one?
But you
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
Tell anyone what they did.
Because you don't really know.
I mean, I told them basically what it does.
You said random magical shit, and they're like, "Yep, seems legit."
Time to do it.
I mean, that's all you told me, so it's like, what am I going to tell them?
Yeah.
Imbibe it and does a random magical effect. Fuck if I know what it is.
Do we want to just do one, or do we want to do more than one?
I think we should start with one. I mean, I'm offering it. I offered it to everybody. I put it out on the table and said it out loud, but I don't think people thought I was being serious.
I'm just imagining a little like candy bowl with a sign, take one.
I don't think everyone was
Like
there.
he's
So-
You know what? I'll do one.
yes.
Yes!
I'm not taking any more shit from you two.
Edwin, Edwin, I don't think was there
Oh,
for this.
Eddie, you gotta come do it with us.
He's
Come on, the cream.
skitishly, like, he's in a weird spot because he has shit to talk about, but he doesn't want to be here for this. So he's like trying to leave and not leave, you know?
Have some candy
Cream,
sweet
come
in the
do
cream.
drugs
Come
with us.
cream.
Chin DM.
Yes.
I think I will. I think you're not supposed to taste the merchandise, as they say.
We were explicitly asked to taste the merchandise.
It's for a scientific experiment, Eddie.
We have to know what happened.
But
Listen, hey, hold on.
Alex wanted to ask a question.
does the devil root look like a beet? Because if so, he officially has a phobia of beets now.
The devil root kind of looks like just like a dried
Looks like
You're
ginger.
Ginger. Jinx.
like a really shriveled.
Oh
ginger.
no.
Okay, he's officially phobic of ginger at this point.
Cool. All right.
No,
so,
but if the cream doesn't want to do it, the cream can take scientific notes.
Cool.
You just call him the cream.
Very uncomfortable. He's like, if you want me to document it, I suppose I could.
So, I think this requires a music change.
Jeffrey, I'm so scared. I mean, I know what these do, but I'm still really scared. There's a lot of shit that could happen.
All right, so, righty then.
What do we roll?
I think it's a D100.
Don't worry about it. I'll do it for you.
I was psychometric surge
Oh,
table. Oh no.
Jeffrey.
Someone's gonna come by plant.
So nice to us.
All right. So, who's taking the first one?
Can I please roll my actual dice for this?
Wait, are you also doing it? You already did drugs once this session.
I want to roll my actual dice for something. That's all.
I already got the dice roll. That's fine.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Who's taking the first one?
Me.
All right. This one tastes kind of like strawberries.
Oh.
Illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Can I see them?
Yeah, everyone can see them.
I'm writing it down.
Oh my god.
And I'm writing it down. Taking notes.
Who's the next
I'm
one?
gonna say it's red rose petals and peacock butterfly.
Oh no.
Uh-huh,
We're in a shoujo manga.
Uh,
Kiss kiss fall in love.
It's not Sakura petals.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
If it was red, it would be Sakura petals.
All right. So you eat yours, and it tastes like a lemon drop. Your hair falls out, and in its place sprouts a brilliant fan of feathers.
Oh my god.
It says that it says this effect lasts for 24 hours, and then your hair grows back.
Okay.
So yeah. you
What
just
kind
go
of
ahead and-
feathers?
I love the look.
I feel a little itchy.
You look
Looks-
like a Vegas showgirl.
Fuck yeah.
And it looks very uncomfortable, but also very interested in what's happening right now.
From an educational perspective or just a curiosity perspective?
Just
Well,
a
yes.
curiosity. He's very curious. He's like, oh wow, I didn't know this could do that. That's very interesting.
Also, they're definitely magpie feathers.
Shavrick is watching too, with his fire extinguisher.
Oh my god.
So, next up is Dimitri.
Oh my
or
god.
Maria.
Maria wants to go next.
Maria.
If you
Godspeed,
guys happen
Queen.
to insist, Dimitri might.
I just gave some drugs to Maria.
Maria, eyes sprout all over your body.
Right.
Right.
Uh,
Can you see out of them?
It's very disorienting.
Oh god.
It's like looking through a kaleidoscope.
Not as cool as you would think. when one of the eyes on your forearm gets a bit of dust in it and starts blinking, and then you get this weird sensation of blinking rapidly on something that's not your face.
Okay, out. Fuck this. No.
That's gonna last for a minute.
I kind of want to
You do
keep
have
taking
advantage
them.
on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
For what it matters.
Okay.
For what it matters. Who's next, Dimitri?
Sure, if you guys happen to insist.
Go ahead and roll that.
Oh,
D100
we
for yourself.
insist.
Oh my god.
Roll it on your dice.
Oh,
I want to see what happens.
Oh.
Don't get like a 7.
Oh my God.
Don't get like a 7.
Get a
Oh
69.
my god, give me a
16. Get 420 somehow. Do it, you won't.
Roll 100. That's the fun.
Roll 100.
Alright. Let's see what happens, people!
Let's freaking see what happens.
Roll a 1. Roll a
Roll
1.
1.
Roll a 1.
Roll
Roll a
1.
1 is
100.
also very fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, it rhymes with 1.
Nice!
What'd you roll? So 69?
1!
Oh no!
Hell yeah.
So 1 is roll on the table every turn for the next minute.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Very
It's starting now. Starting now.
Very spicy. So I need 10 rolls.
Oh my god.
40.
Buddy. You went from one nasty ass trip to this.
40.
He's having a bad
Not
day.
a good night.
You regain 2d10 hit points. You're already at full HP, so you're fine.
87.
87. You feel light on your feet, and then you realize you are floating 3 inches off the ground.
Floating polar
Edwin's
bear.
head is probably spinning right now.
God, 100.
100!
Feast
Oh,
and
no.
famine.
So scary.
All the effects become permanent.
What?
Kidding.
Oh,
What
God.
is that?
You go to the big boy table. And,
Oh no.
D10,000?
Is this full on magic surge? Oh no. It's the magic surge table. Here we go.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone roll on that.
So rarely used, but always entertaining. Where'd I put that?
Ugh.
That one we're gonna re-roll because you're not a caster. If you ingest poison, your body shrinks by D100%.
Okay, roll again. That was my third one, I believe.
That was your
Does
third.
alcohol count as
Hold
poison?
on, if you ingest poison in what amount of time?
Yes.
Ever?
Ever.
That's amazing.
I'm
So good.
You're gonna be so tiny by the end.
What
of
happens
this
if your body
campaign.
shrinks by 100%? Do you disappear or are you half size?
I figure you just die.
Oh no!
Hey Jeffrey. Hey Jeffrey.
Little pocket bear.
Hey Jeffrey. In
shrunk the
theory, is there anything preventing me from milking myself for venom?
Actually, Jeffrey gave me a bite attack for venom.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
also technically have a separate bite attack, not like a full one.
No.
No, and I believe the rules follow the same ones as 3.5, which is you can milk a number of doses equal to the con score.
You guys don't know I have this yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
musings.
we're talking about our own fucked up bodies. Let
So
us live.
this does not give a time limit, so I'm just going to say for the next year.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Now it says ingests, which means you have to drink poison. According to the rules of 5th edition, alcohol is not a poison.
Oh,
Oof.
shame.
Tell that to my father.
61.
God. Well, we'll just have to get some fancy alcohol. Ooh, this one has rattlesnake in it.
61.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, because the rules explicitly differentiate between alcohol and poison.
Fair
Oh, I
enough.
don't have a bite. I have a corrosive touch. There's a difference.
Oh,
Don't
That's
accidentally
acid.
Activate that during alone time.
Stinky.
I mean, it's explicitly built for alone time, though.
61. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
oh no.
Oh my god.
All right, that's number 4. Number 5.
69.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
So we all vanish.
I miss the next one. Oh no, I missed the last thing.
No.
Oh,
He's visible. Everyone else is invisible.
of course. Now I got right invisibly.
God, you
My
can't even
book
see what you're
isn't a
writing
creature.
on.
My book isn't a creature, and my pen isn't a creature. I can see those.
No, but they're equipment that you're holding.
Mhm.
Oh.
Another 100.
Another
Oh
100.
no. Let's hear it for
Oh,
D10,000.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
low
quite
one.
low. Okay, a low ball is usually not terrible.
It's not the moon explodes, so you know.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of weak sauce baby shit, but whatever.
How long are we invisible for?
A minute.
A minute.
Forever.
But
Caster can turn his hands invisible at will. 1d8
You-
times per
I'm not a
day.
caster.
That's correct. So let's do another one.
Oh.
Oh, God, that would have been so cool. Uh-oh.
Potted plant, potted plant, potted plant.
Potted
plant. Potted plant.
Let's see
If it's every creature in a 30-foot radius, Shamrock can start a lovely garden.
Oh god.
Oh god.
How bad we talking?
Are we all rolling
I'm
new
not doing this
characters?
one because I feel like that would be the death of you.
Oh no.
Oh my
So,
Me.
we're gonna
Very
adjust it
kind
just
and
a
benevolent of you, Jeffrey.
smidge. So, whenever you use a key point, this one gives no limit as well, so let's just call it a year. Your bones glow visibly in your body.
What?
Very
X-rays.
cool.
Tight, actually. That's
It's
super cool.
so tight.
You know, it's great until he does it a few times, and then you get an X-ray, and it turns out you got a tumor.
So,
Oh.
six
Bone
or 7
cancer.
now.
Oh.
What?
I believe we're on number 7 now. We'll go ahead and roll.
I thought we were on 6.
God, this was such a.
No,
No,
we're
we're
on
on
7. We're on 7.
seven. We're on seven.
We're on 7? Okay.
We're on
How many
7,
are we
jeez.
doing? How many are there?
10.
It's
10.
Oh my God.
10.
for the next minute. Go ahead and roll again.
90.
90. You become invisible for the next minute.
We're all invisible.
No one.
Now none of us can see what's happening anymore.
No, by that point,
We all just start
you would be
bumping into
visible.
each other.
By that point, you would be visible.
No, because they're for the next minute.
Yeah, but this was after that minute, and this changes every minute, so...
No, you're rolling.
No, this is
every
changes
6
throughout
seconds.
1 minute. Yeah.
You're rolling
Yeah, this is
every
all
6
happening within
seconds.
60 seconds.
So let's say that because I think it's funny, your bones are still glowing.
It's a
Oh my
skeleton.
god,
Bear
that's
skeleton.
incredible.
Because
I didn't think about the fact that it's a bear skeleton, too.
Yeah.
All right, so roll again for number.
Just the bare bones.
99.
99.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Next table.
Jeffrey, you
What's
have
she
to be so
do?
nice.
I am enjoying this so much.
I can tell, you stinky man.
Caster sees in daylight as if it's night.
Not
and fights as if
caster.
Guys, interesting.
Okay.
For the next how long?
Roll again. Not caster. That's all spellbook. I mean, you can keep the season night and day reversed.
Up to you.
It's so dark out. It's noon. Oh, God.
What's this one? 1557.
So, like,
Sprouts
these
a
are the
new ear
best
on the
drugs.
back of one hand.
What?
Ew.
No, sorry. This is 57. Sprouts a pretty flower from your chin.
But no one can see
Now,
it.
there's not only a skeleton, but there is a flower.
It. But
Oh.
Yet.
there's a pretty flower on your chin. It doesn't say it's actually like growing out of your body in the sense like if you plucked it, it would like. It doesn't say if you pluck it, it grows back. So I assume it's just a one and done.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, we are
Last
at number 9.
roll.
No,
Oh.
we have 2 more. Number 9.
5.
5. A Modron chosen and controlled by the DM appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later.
Wait, what?
What?
A what?
A Modron.
What is a Modron?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Uh,
Are we about to
so-
have to fight something in
Have
the
you guys-
speakeasy?
Have you guys ever watched Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Remember the little like soot things that were like a little ball
Oh.
of nonsense with arms and legs?
Yes!
Yes, that's
That,
right.
But like little steampunk gremlins.
Oh.
Geometric shapes of brass and shit.
Little
Oh,
babies.
I
Little
love that.
baby.
Oh,
Well, actually,
okay.
according to the stats
Are they gonna try and...
What?
I was gonna ask if it was gonna try and kill us.
Bound by law, the principles of law and order.
I mean, the goodness is, we're invisible anyways, so what are they going to do?
Yeah, so one
This
like,
is
pops
true.
in, is unsure what's going on, and just kind of like flaps over on its tiny wings and sits on the bar and like rolls a glass back and forth on the table.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, Shamrock is gonna be just enamored by this
Alright,
little thing.
last one, Andrew, make it count. Or not Andrew, Alex.
I like to think that there's nobody in the room, but it's just filled with cackling.
Oh god, that'd be terrifying.
Please roll an 11 or 12 because that one's your height changes, which would just be hilarious.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Let's go again. Let's
No.
go again.
no.
It actually
No.
does say ignore this result on subsequent rolls.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So one more time.
I'll let you do something fun. I'll let you pick a number between 1 and 100.
69.
I've
69.
already
You're dead
done
69.
that one.
I don't care.
42. It's always the answer.
78.
96. 96.
What did you say?
4.
4?
That's
Yes.
my favorite number.
Oh no. Oh
For the
no.
next
It's
minute,
not
you
bad,
see
it's
any
fine.
invisible creature if you have line of sight to it.
What just happened?
So you can see us, but only kind of because it's dark out. Or no, it's light outside because it's nighttime.
Yes.
So everyone goes invisible. You're like, where did everyone go? you go invisible, and then you're like, "Where did I go?" And then everyone becomes visible to you again.
And we say,
No,
space
and in
skeleton,
between-
and then he sees us.
No, and then in between all that, the weird Modron appears.
Yeah. Now the minute is over.
Oh my god!
Oh boy.
So for the next minute, all of the things that are a minute are still gonna be.
Yes!
Ooh, okay.
That was
These drugs are
excellent.
excellent.
I mean, I'm glad none of you rolled like a 7 to 8, which is you cast Fireball at 3rd level centered on yourself.
Yeah, that's why I had the fire extinguisher ready.
That would have been bad. Yeah.
Oh.
Burn down our bar like the third night.
You must shout everything you say for the next minute.
God, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
this is the most fucking fun I've had with drugs in so fucking long.
Yeah, they fucking knocked this out of the park.
Where did you get these? Can we get more?
Probably.
Oh my god, here! Where did everyone go? Where did I go?
Dimitri, we're right here. Calm down.
My ear. God.
Oh wait, I don't
Open
have
it!
ears. My ears.
My ears off. If I had them, they'd be burning.
Could you maybe be a little bit quiet? This is a small room.
Try harder.
Are you done?
Are you winning, son?
So, for the next minute, there is a glowing skeleton shouting at the room.
The Modron is probably feeling really strange about this.
Yeah, the Modron's like, what's going on? And it like picks up a fork and like waves it in a like stay away at this invisible skeleton, or at this skeleton that's floating in the air.
Yeah, because I'm floating. I'm floating.
And
Oh.
then like it poofs away, taking the fork with it.
Oh.
And
Oh.
all the effects end except for the ones that lasted for a year and the feather hair, which is 24 hours.
Oh my
So
gosh.
if you drink any poison, you shrink a random amount, and your skeleton glows visibly every time you spend a key point. I think we're the
Yep.
two, right?
Yep. For the next year,
Oh, God.
your skeleton glows visibly through your skin.
Which is going to be really interesting at the pit fights.
Oh,
It's gonna be
kind
really
of big
useful
sexy
in caves.
though.
If we ever go back to the Underdark, it's gonna be super cool there because you're just gonna glow.
Yeah.
You'll be our own like nightlight. You'll be a lantern for all of us.
I hope we don't fucking go back to.
Yeah, never.
I
We're
do
not
too.
going back.
Do it, you coward.
No.
Do it.
We
won't.
will have to eventually.
I just want
Yeah.
Boo, why?
I just want you guys to know that the Undercity of Chicago does link to the Underdark,
It doesn't need to though.
but it does.
You see, we could, but how about we don't?
That's just Chicago, baby.
No, no.
The rhythm of the street.
Waymore is saying not to. Don't.
Jay, leave it alone.
So, we have it's 10:25.
Oh
We
my-
went a little long because we were having fun. Do you guys want to plot for the next half hour and then call it?
I mean, here's my thing also, is that we all were. Wait, no. No, never mind, cause. Ooh, sorry, got stuck. Tyler
back,
wasn't
Luke?
here, so we do need to info dump.
I mean, I watched the VOD, so I got all the stuff.
I mean, we
And
should
it
probably.
still hasn't told you anything that happened at the library.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but he could just say, like, oh,
Yeah.
I tell you everything.
Yeah.
That's,
Why
hello,
did you say
exposition.
that in Fritz's voice?
I didn't.
Like,
I wasn't
tell you
trying to.
everything.
Until he does, though.
Yeah, sure. Edwin will find a moment where he's very awkward and unsure of himself, and he'll tell everybody everything uncomfortably that he heard about the graveyard and the guy, the Unseelie Court guy. in the land of equinox harvest.
The land of eternal autumn.
Yeah.
Or eternal fall.
I actually found that this folk car that we found when we were. It was quite a while ago. I think it really just me, Shamrock, and Fritz are the only ones who would really recognize it out of all of you. But
What card?
we found this like weird ritual focus, and I think that it could be used to target all of the graveyards at once for something.
Alright, forgot about that.
Can
I
Edwin
forget what the hell
look
it
at it?
does.
Can Edwin look at it and see if he knows what it is? Yeah, Edwin will go over. Do you mind if I look at it?
Of course. From what I've been able to tell, it uses sympathetic magic. And I will hand over the petri dish and the focus.
Yeah, it's more of a ritual object than an actual magic artifact, but does what it does, whatever the hell it is.
I am going to have to call it a bit early. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
night, guys.
Okay.
Good night.
Night. Love you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Edwin.
Yeah.
You are looking at these, quite well carved, jade pyramid with alchemical symbols on it, and glass, etched dish with runes etched onto it.
Okay.
These look like, having done so much study on rituals just recently, combined with your previous knowledge, these look like a focus. These look like parts of a focus for a ritual. Like if this was a spell description, it would say focus required this, and this as part of the ritual to cast it. And it looks like these are two pieces of the focus set. There are obviously more, at least obvious to you, that there are more pieces.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of a spell this was meant to be used for?
As they told you, some kind of sympathetic magic. As you know, sympathetic magic is used to make what happens to one thing happen to a larger representation of that thing. Such as, for example, a rather dramatic example was one time a version of sympathetic magic was used in Arthurian lore. I'm just making this up, to siege down a castle. And Merlin used some sympathetic magic to destroy the wall on a model, and that crumbled the walls around the castle.
All right.
That's an example of sympathetic magic. It's as below, so above.
Got it.
Or as above, so below.
All right. I don't know the specific spell, but I know it's
you're gonna
something
need
sympathetic, and there's more components to it than what we've got here.
You have two of the pieces. If you get some more, then you can start piecing it together. You don't have enough puzzle pieces to put together what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
But you're getting there.
Well, I think you're certainly correct. This is definitely sympathetic magic, but it seems to be missing some components, so I can't exactly tell what this is for.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what it was for either. But I didn't really think it was missing anything. That's good to know.
Is this involved with the graveyard situation?
I have no idea.
No clue. We found a Falcone base a little over 2 months back. No idea what the hell they were doing with it, but they just had it in a box, so
I see.
Well, they had it in a box that was being shipped. I never did find out where to.
Well, I doubt we will be able to figure that out now.
Yeah, a bit late on that one.
Couple months at least.
So,
When did we say that Samhain was? How many days from now?
2.
I believe it's 2 days. So in all likelihood, we need to be looking at the. Wait a second, let me look at my notes. Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park for whatever these vandals are intending.
All right, let's suit up and get ready to deal with some bullshit. Got it.
You sound optimistic.
We've had a good streak of things going pear-shaped. Might as well expect at this point.
Not to give us the opportunity of things going even more pear-shaped, but we've been wanting to hit up the Falcons. Maybe we don't necessarily need to do the hit we want to right now, but I mean, we could pick one up and ask some questions.
If the opportunity arises. For
I
now,
mean,
though, I think we keep the city from going to hell in a handbasket.
Very well.
That said, I need to pay a certain kobold and some astronomers some attention. Where have they finished that watch yet?
A watch?
Yeah, got a while back. Well, a broken watch back then. Had to go to the Underdark to get some repair parts, and well, let's just say I've been away for 2 months, so hopefully they got it fixed.
Well, there are
I'm entirely
watchmakers in the city. Couldn't you have gotten parts for your watch there?
Let's just say it's special. It's got some blue smoke in it now.
yeah, some could say it's to die for.
Some could say we did die for it.
All right, let's just not think about that, eh, Fritzy?
My death, I can joke about it if I want to. I'm coping.
Anyways, yeah, that watch, it's actually pretty nice. Not sure exactly what it is, but something magical. Need to go by the observatory and pick it up. But
Well, that's just wonderful. I would love to look at it once you've gotten it back.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do we think we should just like make a day of like going and doing all of our shit we need to do and then casing the joint?
I'd say yeah.
Well, we
Couldn't
could
hurt.
always do
Get a
that
feel of the
tomorrow.
land. Know what we're looking for. Yeah, it is kind of late.
Yeah, I know. I said a day. It's a night.
Yeah, and I need to fix that armor. Suppose do some shopping.
Never hurts.
Coin purse is plenty heavy. Not including those tips over there. Just goes over to the tip jar, just pours into his bag. Well, was it everyone's tips or was it just his?
As far as I know, it was just you and Maria.
Okay, well, he'll split up between the two then.
I don't know if the
Alright,
boss is supposed to
that's
take tips.
Don't worry about it. You're working the bar. Here, your share.
All right, I'll take it just because I'm running out of allowance.
That's a spirit. If I remember right, it was a few gold and few copper. Any idea how much it was?
I believe it was like 6.5 gold.
Okay. So 3 1/4 for each then.
All right.
And
So, do any of us like know how to deal with Faye? Is he going to be raising zombies? Like, I'm a little bit. What do we want to do about it?
Well, I always go by the church, see about getting some holy water.
I feel like it never hurts to stop a ritual.
Yeah, and let's just say we have some liquid fire. He pulls out one of the bottles with the ethanol concoction. Just make sure to not take a whiff of that. Pulls away. I mean, really, Fritz, don't take a whiff of it.
I'm not gonna sniff your fucking weird bottle. No, I'm good.
All right.
Now you've said don't, I kind of want to, but I'm not going to.
Let me just summarize. You'll pass out from the fumes.
Oh, now I definitely want to sniff the weird bottle.
Okay, maybe I'll just hold on to these.
Okay. I hate that I'm trying to be the plan person here, but I'm not gonna lie. I hate coming back into town and things immediately happen.
Welcome
So
to
do we
town.
want to talk to anyone about this? I mean, I don't know too much about fucking Fae shit, but they're like present. Like we could contact them and be like, hey, one of your
What's
little
up with this?
one of your cohorts being a little bitch. Like,
Well, if we were to contact the Fae, it would be best to contact the Summer Court, but I don't think that's a wise decision. Interacting with Fae is never really a good choice.
I don't know, they're all like tricksy and sexy.
More the tricksy part than the sexy part.
Not personal taste.
They tend to trick people to their doom more frequently than anything else in all the stories I know of.
So does every creature that I've almost ever met.
Well, fair or not. We know the cultists are coming through, so let's just see if we can't take care of them and avoid the whole hubbub.
I think that's the wisest decision. And on top of that, whatever this thing's name is, it doesn't appear to be able to pass into our world, even, at least not permanently. So this ritual won't, even if they do manage to pull off the ritual, it won't be something permanent, I think.
Well, let's make sure that it isn't. We'll do some research, look at some books, get equipped. Quick question. Have you ever even, I don't know, punched anyone, did anything in anger, or can you fight?
I'm quite good at magic, and, well, I'm not very good at punching things.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, you don't look like you could.
All right.
My father did try to teach me some of those sorts of things, but it never quite took. I never was very good at them.
You ever used a gun before? I don't know,
Oh Lord,
fucking,
no, of course not.
what, you haven't gone I don't know, fox hunting? What do you people do?
Oh no, we never went fox hunting or anything like that. My father was more archaic.
Maybe we could just get him some padding.
Do you know how to smack someone over the head with a book? With a big book?
Do you know how to hide behind something and then peek out and then cast a spell and then hide back behind it?
Well, certainly, that wouldn't be very difficult. Wait a minute, am I going to the graveyard with you?
Well, listen, I have plans on
we
Halloween,
don't know
so
what
I was
we're
hoping we
doing.
could wrap this up before that. So if you came along, yes, that would be nice, Eddie.
And not for nothing, but we don't know anything about those symbols on those folks that's there. You actually know things.
You're the book nerd.
Yeah, you know the
You're
most
the nerd,
about
Cream.
this.
You're Cream.
I keep forgetting that his nickname is Cream, and it keeps catching me off guard every single time.
We need you, the Cream.
It's true. We'd be lost without you, Cream.
Please, the Cream. We're nothing without you, the Cream.
Why am I'm picturing fucking, right now? I'm picturing fucking Princess Leia calling for Obi-Wan for help. But you're my only hope.
Help me, Cream.
Me, Obi-Wan, whoever the fuck. You're our only hope.
Oh, fuck Christ.
Sweating.
Well, fuck, I need to remember what I was going to say. Well, I suppose I could come along and just assist in stopping the ritual, at the very least.
It's a spirit
You're
kid.
gonna have to kill someone at some point, Eddie. I'll say that.
It's a coming of age. Oh, here, you might need this. Pulls out his
Huh.
trench club and just hands off to you. It was mine. It'll serve you well.
How heavy is the trench club?
4 pounds.
Oh, okay, yeah. He'll grab it and he'll be like, well, this is a little bit
Yeah,
heavier.
it's a retextured mace.
Okay,
Oh,
so I should say one
wait,
thing right
Edward.
quick.
Mhm.
While the Edwin brought up a good point, which is that the king of this of the land of eternal fall can only be on this plane for a short period of time during Samhain. The question you have to ask yourself is, why would you make a ritual for that short period of time unless what he can do during that period of time is absolutely horrific?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair.
So better to just stop the ritual from happening first, full stop.
I agree with that. Well, Edwin will very awkwardly hold the club in his hands. He's not really sure what to do with it now that you've given it to him. He's going to hold it.
Turn around
You don't
and
have to
hit
use it right
Fritz.
now, Cream.
Of course, and he'll start like stuffing it into like his bag at the side of the room or something, and then he'll say, "Well,
You
I
turn around and you smack Fritz with it.
Good.
Right in the stomach.
I suppose I'll have to get ready then."
No, I'll hold on to that till we get there. We'll train you up. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. The whole
Yeah, you have,
montage and everything.
You have like 2 days to learn how to fight. That's fine.
I mean,
Well, I do
I
know
was taught
some
like
magic that can be used to harm people, so I suppose that I could at least
Can it be used to harm people, or was it designed to harm people?
both, I believe.
we'll test you out and blur you through your bases in a bit.
Yeah, like, we can spar.
I don't know that I want to spar with magic, but
Oh, Mr. Big Shot over here.
Why did you want to do crime if you didn't want to fight?
I don't know. It
What
seems
is your
like the
story,
thing to do.
anyways?
Are you happy just
Why do
sitting in
you
the
do
back
crime,
room?
Cream? Why are you the cream of the crime?
Yeah, actually, I pull up a chair. I want to hear about this, Cream.
Well,
I am interested in you. Do you know how often that happens? Rarely.
Do you know why I got this name? Because I gave the ladies the cream.
Terrible. 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 Absolutely terrible. Awful.
I don't
Get him
believe
out of
that.
here.
I write all my puns down on paper just to make sure that they are terrible.
Kills you.
You've used that several times in the past week.
I have. It's so good.
well, I suppose I just want to learn more about my family. My father claims that they're involved in this sort of business, and I want to learn the truth of it.
Who's your daddy then?
He's no one that any of you would have heard of. He's just an old
Try me.
man living out in the woods in England. He's not. Let me pull up my fucking document so I can remember what his dad's name is.
If he's
Leading on to the
involved
fact
in
that
organized crime, I might have heard of him.
and linked to the fact that I know the ins and outs of the legal and less so legal areas of least the local area.
He's from England, though.
So many of us are European, Charles.
I'm from Idaho.
You're the only person here who's not European.
You're from Idaho, just like
Hey,
Sonic
Jeffrey.
the Hedgehog.
Jeffrey, what's your favorite color?
Forest green.
Thank you.
Good choice. Good choice.
The thing is, I'm not even really certain that he's involved in any of this, but he's someone who likes to spin stories, I suppose, and I don't really know how much I believe them. So I'm investigating for myself, and I figured at the same time I could learn as much as I can about this sort of world.
Yeah, I suppose seems believable.
There aren't many historians out there who can recall events taking place in the less savory parts of the world, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to learn the stories and hear the tales that no one else has ever recorded.
But don't you want to be a part of the stories?
Not particularly. I like reading books.
You've never
Well,
wanted
that's
to
the
be the
thing.
protagonist of a novel? You've never wanted to be the hero?
Not at all.
Oh, all right. I don't know what to do about that then.
Well, you see, that's the thing. If you're going to be around the problem, you're going to be involved with the problem. That also means you get to be involved with the solution. Think about it that way.
Well, I've always tried my best to do what I need to do,
Hey,
and that's
Edwin.
what I plan to do, but yeah?
So I didn't want to interrupt, but you've read a lot, right?
Mhm.
Well, one of the things about the hero's journey is that the hero doesn't want to go on it initially.
I guess so. Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining Mr. Bears and Cream over here and fucking just Luke, like tunic, just
It's
tell
just
me
Luke
about my
Skywalker.
father.
I'm imagining him as Frodo.
I'm imagining Luke Skywalker, but played as the Bears
Owen,
Cream actor.
Maru. I want to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
My father fought in the Clone Wars?
Well, I'll do what I can to help with this, but I don't particularly have any desire to be the center of attention or anything like that.
Hey, the cream. Will you let me do something for you real quick? I'm just curious.
Yes?
Fritz is gonna take out his cards.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
I don't know what this means.
Fritz is taking out his spell focus. That also happens to be a deck of semi-magical tarot cards.
Oh no. What are you gonna cast on it?
I'm not casting anything. I'm doing
Oh,
a tarot
okay.
card reading.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, I have my cards ready.
Oh, I'm literally in the midst of pulling cards.
Oh, okay.
Everybody got cards.
Everybody
Were we
gets
supposed to get
cards.
tarot cards for
Cry.
this?
No, we're all just gay and do magic.
We're all just nerds.
My tarot
I also
cards
have a
are
set of tarot cards.
frighteningly accurate.
Mine have been too, considering Elizabeth's reaction to my fucking reading.
Mine are just kind of rude.
Oh yeah, no. I've never had a nice deck of.
Man, that comes to the territory, really. To be fair.
Yeah. So you mean the tarot Tory?
I would never say out
Mm.
loud where they could hear me that I dislike any of their readings.
Mine are
Pause.
in my bag somewhere.
They have been shockingly
Mm.
accurate, and I do not hate them for it.
Yep, he's going to spread them in 2 arcs on the table, and what looks and feels like a very practiced motion, but you can kind of see on his face that it also surprises him that it happens so smoothly. And he tells you to pick 3.
Are they face up or face down?
They are face down.
He's gonna pick them totally at random. He'll pick 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you want to
Is this
draw?
too
Or
Um,
draw?
reading? I've heard stories about this before.
I've drawn.
Okay.
Um, I mean, it's supposed to be like a fortune telling thing. I've never really put too much stock in it, but I don't know.
yet
I
every-
guess these ones are special.
And yet every drawing has ended up working.
He flips open the first one, or not open. He flips up the first one. It is the 8 of Cups reversed, and the image is of a man walking away from a nondescript piece of paper left on the ground. Okay. This is more of like a passive one. It's not really active, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
It's just the question of whether you stay or go. It's walking away from something that disappoints you, but you're not quite sure if the thing that you're walking to is gonna be any better, really. It's telling you to keep your options open. Don't put too much stock in dreams. Yeah. It flips the second card, and it is the Magician upright.
Oh, hey.
So this is your now. What?
Which one's a magician?
The Magician is on a normal deck of cards. Man.
No.
It is the It is number 1. It is also the infinity symbol. This is for the now. So, in theory, you have everything that you could ever need right in front of you to do something great. And all that really is required from you is to actually act. It's your goals and intentions are just right in front of you, and you need to take it. You need to actually think about what it is that you're trying to do, and not be passive anymore. The first one is walking away from something. This is making the conscious choice to walk towards something. Focus on the one thing that'll move you towards your goal, and you gotta commit to it. Flips the last one over. It's the 4 of Swords upright. So this is in your future. This isn't now. This is after something. So you're going to achieve something. But that's not where the end of it is. You get what you want, and you stop, and you breathe, and you quiet yourself, and then you look towards the next thing that you want, and you take that. I don't know, for you it seems like it's a cycle. You may need to convince yourself that there's something that you want, and it might not be what you think it is. And if you need time and isolation to do that, then that's what's right for you. But you need milestones. That's what you need. And that's something that you need to find within yourself. shuffles all the cards back together.
I mean, Cream, come on.
When you first started talking, Edwin looked kind of like entertained, like, "Oh, this is fun. This is a cool little thing." The more you started talking, the more he like started really thinking about the stuff you were saying, and now he's like very much thinking heavily about the shit that you just said. And he's kind of out of it right now.
I'm not trying to dissuade you from the path you've decided to take. This could be the right path for you. I'm not I'm I'm not telling you anything. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Just shuffles the cards. That's what they say.
Well, that was certainly interesting. But I think I'm well aware that this isn't the sort of business someone like me normally should be involved in. This is not really my cup of tea, I'll be quite honest with you, but I've known for a while now that this is something that I need to do. My reasons might seem silly or unnecessary, but it is something that I must pursue for myself and for my own future so that I can move past my family and my old life.
And it's admirable. And the truth of your conviction will take you where you need to go.
Well, that is a lot. I didn't expect that to be as insightful as it was. If you don't mind me saying.
Well, if there's one thing that these fucking cards are good at, it's sniffing out people's secrets. Gives him a wink, but his heart's not all the way in it. And you can tell that he's just kind of like looking at you and then looking at the cards. And he's also kind of a little bit caught off guard. It's only the second time he's ever done a tarot reading.
Well, I think that with all of that in mind, I'll need to think about this some more, but I think we need to figure out what those symbols were. So I'm going to go to the graveyard. Not now, because it's far too late, but tomorrow. I'm going to go to the graveyards that were assaulted, and I'm going to look at the symbols that were drawn. And I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to stop it.
That's the spirit.
And whatever we decide to do after that, I'll do what I can. I can't promise that I'll be in this as much as I might need to be, but I will be in it as much as I can be.
That's all we ask. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye out for you.
Cream, I gotta say, I love it.
Thank you.
Love the hustle. I respect it.
But all that charging off into battle and all that can wait for tomorrow night. Let's get some rest.
All right, of course.
Well, I guess I'll mind the still for tonight. Just don't exactly have much left in stock, but see if I can't get more get some more Molotovs out of here.
Eldritch artist, you done me a dirty, but I can't disagree with it.
What was that?
Talking to myself. Anyway, it is now 11, so I think it's time for us to call it a night.
Yeah.
That was a great note to end on.
Yeah. However, I have a few brownie points to hand out. I'll let Alex know, but Dimitri and Edwin
Yay!
both earn
Yeah.
a point of inspiration.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Do it.
Jess, I like to give out points of inspiration for people who have played their character particularly well. You're probably going to be swimming in them due to your own personal experiences. However, I try to give them out to people who don't necessarily get as into it, or in Alex's case, for getting so into it. I could feel the PTSD as he was describing that, as Dimitri was describing that to Edwin. So we're going to give each of them a point of inspiration, and we will rejoin tomorrow, the 30th. 24 hours remaining.
Oh no, the moon's coming down. Shit, how we not see this?
Alright.
So,
Thank you all.
session.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.